All right. Got to mute myself, but we're back. Welcome on in, everybody. If you haven't heard of me, I'm Noble Crumpet, variety streamer with a focus on tabletop games, art, and video games. Today we're playing our Genesis RPG campaign, which is every Sunday at 8 p.m. to about 11. Anyway, let's get on in. And unmute myself. Let's see what these guys are up to. Undeafen myself, rather.
Save it for later.
I was saving for 4 sessions!
Yes. Welcome, everybody. I'm back. And we're live. Congratulations. So, does anybody... Glad that still works.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what happened last time? The only person immune to this is Shepard, since Allie, you were not here last session.
It's fine.
Anybody want to do a
robot,
recap?
so-
I'm just a robot.
I remember, but I do not understand what happened.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
it started. Oh, yeah, no, go
we
ahead.
are heisting with some mixed success.
It started off with Sin hidden inside the freighter, the hauler that we
Yes.
thought had the booty in
The
it.
key in it.
Yes. Turns out that was not great. There was actually a bomb planted and a switcheroo had to be made at some point.
Oh
Yes.
no.
A second
So-
hauler had left the plane, but Sin got on the first hauler that left. Unbeknownst, of course.
No one told me about this part.
No.
Mm.
It kind of fell by the wayside, surprisingly. Either way, they just abandoned the truck after they thought the coast was clear. Sin approached the cart and then saw a red blinking thing underneath it and said, "Ooh, red. Wait a minute, red?" And then had to duck and cover as it exploded. Then you guys
If they had a nickel for every time something went wrong for them investigating a red thing, they'd have 2 nickels.
But at least they're hyper vigilant about looking for red.
worst color to be obsessed with when you don't fully understand its true meaning, I guess.
At least it's a,
I
at
think
least
you're
it's not-
all wrong. It is the best color.
That's right.
Actually, at least it's a necrotic green. Nothing good comes out of necrotic green.
That's right.
That's true.
Unless it's combined with purple.
You guys then did some recon. I believe you talked to a bunch of people. You
We went to a museum.
You went to a museum. Yes, that was another part. The museum had a bunch of like ancient, like Letnev weapons and other things. There was a tablet regarding the mysteries of the Mahakt, so you guys learned of their existence. The fact that they were some ancient sorcerers that could manipulate bodies and like humanoid, or not humanoid, but like corporeal forms, as if it was Play-Doh. There was also a closed exhibit featuring Lazak's artifacts that had some information on one of the blank plinths printed about Lazak's vaults. You learned that they could contain anything from an entire ship's fleet to an entire like arsenal of weapons to advanced technology or what have you. So you still didn't know what was in there.
Mhm.
So you guys decided to do what?
Essentially steal the stuff in the vault by stealing the key.
To surveil the vault. You were going to set up cameras. You created a thumb drive that could broadcast their closed link security cams to you guys. So you guys were infiltrating there to install the chip.
Yes.
In the middle of the heist, the Union showed up with the hauler, the correct hauler. And then Nolly broke into a sprint, jumped onto the truck, and started beating up guys. Shepard tore a hole in your hauler and ran after them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess surveilling is off the table.
Yara and
MacGuffin showed up.
MacGuffin?
Yara and Garvault are stuck in like a command tower there
Yes.
too, because a guy realized we weren't who we said we are, is now breaking into the door.
Yep. You guys barricaded the door to mixed effect.
Yeah.
Mixed success, because it opened the
Pulled
wrong way.
a Star Wars.
Yes.
Sin and Zoldenrock are
Near the vault.
had stealthed ahead and are outside of the vault. And Sin killed real good.
Yes.
Yay!
Zaldenrock got spotted, so Sin came up behind the person and did 10 damage to them, killing them instantly. But
Nice.
at this point, your heat has reached maximum. So it's time for the
Are we gonna
continuation.
derail from the corner?
Which I'll say happened before Nali decided to hijack the car.
Yes, Nolly hijacking the car was what tipped it over the edge, I believe.
think so, yeah.
That was definitely what tipped it over the
I think
edge.
we were at like 9 or whatever, 7 of 8, and I was like, oh.
Anyway, I have prepared a super complex map, so let's go there.
Great.
Try and compartmentalize what's going on. This is the wrong map.
Is
I
It's
was
this
gonna say,
one.
this isn't
This
that
is just our
complex.
basic map. Oh god.
There we go.
Uh,
Hold on, let me zoom out
Seems
properly.
standard.
Okay, so I've cut it up into sections. Mainly because one area is a lot wider than the other.
Oh wow, they really are just space elves.
They really are just
Yeah.
space elves, yeah.
Yeah, they're not that.
You want to know what I looked up to get these photos? Starfinder Drow.
Yeah, all right, fair.
Or just Drow. Sometimes just Drow works. So, from what I have here, we got Yara and Commander Gervald, Rondus Arcry, in the Mine Overwatch is what I'm going to call it. It's like a little command center that's near the entrance, sort of, to the whole mine. And then we have Shepard and Nolly, who are on a clown bus full of Union enforcers, heading towards the elevator up to the next level. That
When you say
Sin is
on, are we
on
like in the bus or
Nolly,
like on?
Nolly is canonically in the bus. You were running after them. Raz had gotten out of the car, so I just have him on the edge between these two spaces, because these two spaces are fairly close to each other. But for now, I'm going to say that the red lines are otherwise impassable unless you spend like a bunch of maneuvers to hustle over there.
Yeah, you're like separating us as far as like where we are in the.
Kind of, yeah. And
Yeah.
we're probably going to treat all of the spaces as one maneuver. Ignore the ones and twos.
No,
Yeah.
Continue, Chris. I have questions for the end.
Okay. Last area over here is the security center. And that is near the Lazax vault, which is going to be down here. Sin and Zaldenrock in the left side are on a balcony overlooking this. There is another balcony on the opposite side overlooking this. And that is what the three sections are. That will cost 2 maneuvers to cross those green lines. What is your question?
I was just going to ask about the Mahawked Thrall clone hanging out on the side.
He is dead.
Oh, okay, cool. That's great.
It's been hanging out in the corner for a couple of sessions, so no big deal.
Listen,
Yes.
I have a lot of things on the GM layer.
It's like,
You're
it's like one of
doing
those JRPGs. where
just
it's like,
fine.
it's like the zombie ninjas looking was like, I have something to report. Mysterious stranger.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just a model that got stuck in the engine for the cutscene.
Precisely. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna zoom in a bit on my end. Let's roll for initiative. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do here is just go turn by turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get initiative.
Is it cool or vigilance?
Okay, good fucking question.
Or is it
First-
going to be for different for
It
people?
might actually matter for different people, yeah.
what's
Yeah.
worse than the worst option?
So Zaldenrock
us.
and Sin, you guys are gonna roll stealth for your initiative.
Okay.
Stealth? Okay.
Yeah.
Does that register on the initiative counter?
It probably won't. So you can just roll it and then roll a separate stealth check, and then I will just alter it to be that.
Sure.
Like,
so
I-
like roll one of the initiative skills and then roll stealth.
Yeah. Let's see. other thing.
Say when.
You guys can go
When?
first. In fact, you probably should go first, actually, just
To
to
get this over with.
get a weird thing done.
So it's
So that's
roll
going to be
the-
3-5 is what that's going to be.
But you want us to roll the initiative first, so it
Yes,
triggers
so I
the
have an
tracker.
Yeah.
So I have an editable
Okay.
thing.
I mean, you could do it after too. It doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
That's 3 colon
And then
3
yeah, take that.
colon 5. Oh,
Nice.
well,
Number.
I already...
all right, so there's going to be a 4-1 and a 3-5 in there.
Sure. Okay. Sin,
Yeah,
can
okay.
you just roll an initiative? Actually, does it matter? Can I just add one?
Right? Can you just make a PC slot?
I suppose I could.
Unless
So
it
what
kind
is
of
that?
fucks with someone.
4 colon 1. Add. Oh, well, it didn't do
0.
it. It said calculation, but I guess that's not it.
It's not very good at calculation.
Okay, now, everybody else can roll normally. I believe, let's...
Which is normal. Cool or vigilance?
So, vigilance is if everybody is aware of it.
No,
Right?
vigilant is unexpected.
Is
Cool
unexpected.
Is prepared.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're asking you, Chris, like, is the situation...
Gervalt and Yara roll vigilance. Shepard, Thraz, Nolly roll cool.
Okay. I'm going to take a strain to get a free success from a rapid reaction.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, give us a little 4-spot.
Also, when I needed to roll stealth on my last session to not get spotted, I failed miserably, but now I'm just doing it for a simple initiative, and I just pass with flying colors.
You're not stressed.
No.
You're just a stressed
anymore.
bird.
Your
Well, no
feathers
one-
aren't ruffled.
Well, no one's paying attention to you now. That's why
Yeah,
you
true.
succeed in stealth.
So I'm calmer now.
It's like the character from Mystery Men. I'm invisible when no one's looking at me.
Okay. It looks like there's an extra PC slot somehow. No, that should be correct, right?
It
Yeah,
should.
because Thraz is a PC. Got it. I'm
Okay,
stupid.
okay.
All right, now I'm gonna roll some for the rest of them. Okay, these enforcers on the hauler, they were not aware that this was gonna happen, so let's have them do vigilance. There's 3 of them, so we're doing 3 things. There's an Union agent there. Let's roll for theirs. Vigilance as well. Let's do some of these guys on the left. Man, this would be... Like, this is a nightmare as it is, but it would also be more of a nightmare if this was just in person and I had to calculate everything.
That's correct.
Because
You can't just have like people report you, like just individually roll dice and tell you numbers. We'd have to each grab the dice, roll it, write it down. Grab the dice, roll it, write it down.
And then rearrange.
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep a lot of these out. Okay, and then finally, let's do all these Letnev enforcers. I'm just gonna have them all do one thing and have them all go at the same time.
Yeah,
And
that seems fair.
the turrets, I suppose, as well, will be their own.
They're not color-coded?
groups. They are color coded. Vigilance.
Maybe all the greens and all the reds and all the blues.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Now, sort this shit. Okay, we're good. This is also kind of weird because any section can go at any time.
Yep.
That is starting to see the downsides of this system. Anyway, why don't we go with the most immediate thing happening and change the World of Warcraft Ironforge music to, I don't know, combat music maybe? Combat music is good. All right, let's go up here to the most immediate thing, which is the hauler.
Mhm.
So, let's have this Union agent guy honk a horn outside loudly outside our apartment. If that's what they'll do.
He reaches through the window and honks the horn.
So Nolly bursts in the window, and then this guy immediately starts yelling at their, like, inferiors. They're going to... I suppose... They're going to spend a maneuver to get on top of the vehicle. And another maneuver to disengage from Nolly. They're going to take 2 strain. And then they're going to use another maneuver. No, wait, they can't use another maneuver. So they're just going to end here. Which means they don't need 2 strain. No, they'll assist the next person to go. That's all they're going to do. Now, I can open the stupid turn order. Okay. I was like double clicking it and it wasn't doing anything. Okay, next PC, or first PC, who wants to go? Maybe somebody in this zone.
Yeah.
I feel like Shepard should go before me.
I would like to, run up to the hauler so that way I can at least catch up with them.
Okay. Since you're the only one that's like not on the hauler, I will have this be an athletics check. But I will have this be an incidental. So you can still take an action this turn.
So potentially do good on athletics checks and start tossing people off the hauler?
Do
So that's
good on the
potentially-
athletics check and you successfully catch up to the vehicle.
Okay.
You will be on the hauler.
Do you have the...
I forgot how this game worked, as I always do.
For
Game
once,
Master
it has been 2 weeks.
Yeah, now I have an excuse. So catching up to a hauler, I'm gonna say that's hard. So difficulty set at 3.
Regular maneuver though.
No, he's giving it as an incidental.
Okay.
You all set?
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to I'm not gonna upgrade it or anything. You are all set. Okay. A triumph,
All right.
but a
Yeah,
fail.
yeah.
Interesting.
And lots of
And-
advantage.
And
A billion jillion advantage.
I thought a triumph overcomes. Wasn't there a whole thing about triumphs and like?
Triumphs
triumph
still
overcomes
exist.
despair.
You can spend them, and they will still persist, but it doesn't change the outcome of the roll if canceled. Because yeah, it got canceled, but it still persists, so you can spend it for a triumph. So you could upgrade an ally's next check or downgrade a target's next check, do something vital in the encounter or on an initiative check, form 1 free maneuver immediately. Okay, well,
Can I do something that's going to affect the hauler, maybe?
Disable the opponent's gear, so you can do that.
Do something vital to the encounter, like possibly either like rip out one of the tires or affect the brakes or something to like make the back end slow down the vehicle so they can't escape as well.
okay. I'm gonna say you don't make it to the hauler, but
Okay.
you throw a stone, like a boulder near, because there's a boulder, it's a mining thing. You're gonna throw it at the vehicle and you're gonna slow down the vehicle, and then you can spend the advantages to ignore the environmental effects. So next turn you won't need a check to get onto the hauler, but as of now you aren't at the hauler yet. You can spend another maneuver using 2 strain to get there, or use your action to do so.
I would rather use my action and not use strain.
Okay, well you can use your action then to just do your second maneuver and get on the vehicle.
Yep.
Alright, you throw a thing at the hauler has slowed down enough that you are just able to hop on, pop. And we'll just assume that all of these guys are on the hauler, instead of like surrounding it and
On or
whatnot. In or on.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay.
Some are in, some are on.
Now-
We'll say that the green group is in.
Okay.
Okay. Green is in, red and blue are on. Roger that.
Yes.
Did that like do damage to the hauler at all? Do we
We'll
want to
s-
keep track of that, or
We'll say it did. Shepard, why don't you do a brawl check?
Hell yeah.
And hold on, I'm gonna...
no? You're not supposed to blow up the car.
Okay, I'm gonna check the.
It's not her fault that the car is a Pinto.
It looks like
Yeah,
the
she
hauler.
threw-
The hauler has 0 armor, so this is gonna be just a difficulty 2 check, I guess, because you're next to it.
Okay.
So you are all set to go. All right, you take on 1 strain, but you successfully deal 3 damage to it. How much is that? Okay, that's a fair amount, and that's fine. All right, it slows down. Did I accelerate the turn order? No, I did not. So now I will. Why is there an 8 in here? Did somebody really get an 8?
That doesn't seem right. I think that's supposed to. What? Maybe another
No one got an
4-0?
Maybe someone accidentally hovered over it and typed something instead.
Didn't
I got a
Ollie get, like,
4.
a bunch? Yeah.
There was
I got a 4. We should
There was
have
a
couple.
4-1 in there, I think.
This might be the 4-1 because it's.
I got the
yeah.
4-1.
Yeah. This is supposed to be a 4-1. Yeah.
Okay.
We already went through the 4-0, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna reorganize and then go through. It changed to an 8 again.
Back to an 8 again.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Is it like the manual one you added? Maybe
Well,
it's
It's
doing
probably the
weird
manual
things?
one, but it's maybe doing a
Maybe.
weird thing.
Yeah, what's weird is that it knows where it's supposed to be in the order, even though it puts an 8 there.
I think because I'm typing in a colon manually, it's freaking out.
That could be it. Maybe you have to type in like the dice result code. I don't know.
I just put it to 4.
Yikes.
It's
Yeah.
because it's probably because you didn't modify it, I guess. Instead of
Nope,
yeah.
it changed to an 8 again.
It don't like
Maybe
us.
Listen,
have
it's
someone roll in the thing and get it generate.
it's in the
the
right
Want me to do
initiative
that?
onto it.
It's in the right spot. Let's just leave it.
Right.
Let's just,
we have a PC slot that is in the right spot. So
There is a
like,
ghost in the machine. This is a
It's a
PC
snowman.
slot. Somebody.
Someone just rolled really fucking well.
Maybe I'll. Oh wait, Nolly can go, right?
Yeah, I can definitely go. Yeah, Nolly would.
You are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I was gonna mean like, what do? I drive. Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to the Cymok mines.
Okay, you're gonna head to the elevator to go up to the vault with this key
Yeah.
in the truck.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'll just move the elevator closer. You rush onto the elevator as enforcers start like piling out of the vehicle. Others are like climbing out of their seats from these like sidecars onto the rest of the vehicle to try to get to the intruders. That is just a maneuver to control the vehicle. What is your action?
Yeah, I'm looking at the vehicle actions right now.
It doesn't have to be a vehicle one. You've technically just moved in here and then stopped.
Right, but like I have to stay in the driver's seat to drive, and there's no one else. Like I can't punch a guy who's like sitting shotgun right now. I want to think about what I could possibly do.
Oh, also, I believe I'm just gonna look up real quick while you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Zaldenrock,
Hey.
you got a triumph on your initiative. You
Yep.
can also spend that right now to do a free extra maneuver, which doesn't cost strain or anything. It's just an out-of-turn incidental. Do you want to do that?
Do you have a gun out?
I have quick draw, so that doesn't necessarily make a.
Okay,
What
okay.
am I? I have a snail on me. Does that mean I'm prone currently?
I believe that meant...
Never healed from the injury.
Yeah, that's
so
your
you can't spend
wound.
strain to
Oh,
move.
that's my wound.
That's
okay.
your can't
Um,
spend strain to do things wound.
Got it.
Winded.
Can I just do a maneuver to get into a position of security?
Cover.
You could take a
Like
guarded
it-
stance.
Yeah, I was thinking something like I guess take out my gun would be the best thing to do, even though it's an incidental quick draw. But yeah, and get into guarded stance would be fine, I guess.
Yeah, we'll say you get into a guarded stance. You can just take
Alright.
out the weapons during your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you're benefiting from that. I'm gonna sneeze. I think. Nope, it's gone. Anyway, Nolly, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of like, So, like, the people who are on the hauler, they're not, like, hanging on the sides. Like, they're probably, like, on the back, right?
So some of them are. The way I've described these haulers in the past is that there are, like, 2 side compartments where, like, other, like, passengers, like, guards can be stationed. Normally they're for shooting at stuff, like, outside the vehicle, but they need to get out if they're going to, like, do stuff with the rest of the vehicle. It's kind of like motorcycle sidecars on a truck.
Okay. Is there... Can we reflavor one of these actions for me, like, specifically driving the car against a wall or an obstacle to try and rattle or, like, impact one of these sidecars?
Okay. Interesting.
Right. I don't know if it's, like...
I think you could do that as you
gain
enter the
advantage,
elevator.
or-
You could try and twist the car to ram it into the side.
Yeah,
that sounds like
Tokyo
something
Drift it.
doable. I'm just looking for vehicle actions. Let's see. I think the baseline would probably just be dangerous driving.
Okay.
It's going to be a driving check. The difficulty equals the silhouette of the vehicle. Let me look at the hauler. It's a silhouette 3, so it's difficulty 3. Upgrade based on your speed, which your speed, I did say slowed down, so it's probably going to be speed. What's their max speed? Their max speed is 3, so I'm going to say their speed was only 1, so it's going to be upgraded once.
Okay, so it's a red and 2 perps, huh?
Yep.
I am going to spend, and this kind of works flavor-wise, I'm going to spend a story point on adaptable to roll brawl instead of driving for this.
Okay. You yank the wheel in a direction. All right. You take
Very
one strain.
aggressive driving.
You take 1 strain. You succeed. And I'm going to say that you're going to deal 3 damage.
No, I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh.
That was Francis.
Okay.
No, you can take
There's
mine.
mine.
Use it.
I just
no.
You said I'm gonna make a brawl check, and then a brawl check appeared.
No, that was it. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't touch anything.
Well,
No, that was a previous brawl check. But yes.
That is pretty typical. So that's 1 strain. You spin out the vehicle, and it lands perfectly inside of the elevator without harming anybody. And a drop of sweat goes down your brow.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was supposed to be harmful. I didn't realize I was so good at driving.
Okay, cool.
All right. That is it for your turn.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have another maneuver that makes sense to spend 2 strain on at this point, so...
Yeah. Also, so the next PC turn, I guess, might be Thraz to try and figure out where he's going to go. Let's have Thraz, like, use 1 maneuver to get over here. Then we will have him shoot. Let's have him shoot at something. We'll say that he's pretty far away. Where are my difficulties? There they are. Okay, long range is hard, so we'll say it's difficulty 3. I'm gonna spend a story point to upgrade his check. And I'm gonna add 2 setbacks to it because he's aiming at a specific thing. Okay, so Raz lines up his beam pistol and goes, "Damned people ruining our cover. Just one little..." Oh wait, I got, there we go. He fires a shot, it slams into the elevator console, and it starts to go up. The doors close, there are like low walls on each side of you, but otherwise open windows leading outward, and you start rising upward. Then Thraz is going to turn back and start running towards the mine overwatch to try and give them some assist. I hope you guys can handle yourselves out there, he says over the comms. And he's gonna end his turn. Also, he has 3 to 4 threats. Enemy gains significant advantage in the situation.
I hate that.
You know
Don't
what?
like that.
You know what? He's going to run towards the mine overwatch, and then you guys are gonna hear, guys, I think we got the problem. And then suddenly it goes dark. I'm gonna remove a PC slot from you guys, and Thraz is removed from the encounter.
Oh no.
Oh no, I missed him.
I was gonna say, I thought you Thraz runs towards the comm tower and says out loud, "I'm going to go help the other group of people who are in the comm tower."
Okay. Just want to make sure I have the correct number of PC slots, because I don't know if it deleted it. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5,
I think
6,
this is
7.
the first time
No.
we collectively, as a group of people, have just not cared about a cat.
Right.
The fuck the cat. Like, the cat can die.
Alright, let's get some NPC slots going. Let's stay on this, perhaps, and have the group of red enforcers attack Nolly.
Oh boy.
They're going to spend maneuvers to dismount, get out of their space, and then they're going to pile on to Nolly. That's correct? Yes, that's the correct thing. Minion group size 3? Yes. And now we will do... I guess all they have is shot pistols, so they're just going to do that at, we'll just say, short range.
Okay.
Do you have any responses or something?
I do, but I'm not going to use it this time.
Okay.
I'll save it for later.
I'm going to move all these dice, and we will go. Nolly, you got 8 damage coming your way.
All right, I have a soak of 4.
Oh, they are also supposed to get one more boost to their roll. Okay, good. Doesn't affect it. They're going to then just add another boost to the next person's roll. Next NPC's roll. So, you said you have soak 4, so that's total 4 damage.
Yep.
Alright, next group, let's have the blue group come out. All 3 of the blue men in the group head out on top and attack Shepard. They're going to start shooting from their little sidecar. They have their boost applied. Difficulty 1. And I should be asking, you guys don't have any defense, do you? Because that would apply setbacks to their rolls.
I have defense 1.
Okay.
I do not.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll that in case it decreases your damage.
Okay, it does.
It does. So regain 1 HP.
Done. My character icon is not syncing with my sheet, unfortunately, but
As long as your sheet is fine. Also, it looks like I can see it synced, so maybe it'll...
yeah. Okay, cool.
This is just an error that happens.
Yeah, we've run into this before. Okay, cool.
Alright, we got more shots coming at the Titan on the back. I realized
I was getting King Konged.
I was
Yeah.
scrolled up in the chat. That's unfortunate. Alright, so that's 7 damage. What is your
5
soak?
soak.
5 soak. Oh, I thought I said I have soak. 5
5
soak,
soak.
so that's going to be 2 damage.
And did you have any defense, Allie?
No,
Nope.
they said they didn't.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're
Shepard
just
does not have armor. Just big beefy boy.
going to, I guess, give another boost to the next allies check. Okay, PC turn. Which quadrant wants to go next?
I think Zodanrock and Sin probably should go first because they only got like 1 unit to deal with.
Exactly. Well,
Brunette.
I'll
That's
make-
a dead boy, right?
Sorry?
Is this the-
That is not the dead guy. But
Oh,
I will
it's a
say
different
that
person.
they have not noticed you yet. They are walking around. You manage to stealth take down another guy whose corpse is right next to you.
Do you want to handle that one? You seem to be better at melee combat than me.
Sin nods and is like, I got this. Goes in, engages, stabby stab with the hold on. It requires a story point.
With the giant machete.
Okay, let me find this guy. Okay, 0 defense, but he has 6 soak. So I think you are otherwise all set to go.
Hold on.
Difficulty 2.
With breach 1.
Okay.
Oh wait, and I don't use the story point yet. Sorry, it's
Give it back to us.
after a character makes a successful combat check. So hold on.
Nope.
Well, I guess you're still waiting. I'll
Hold
take
on.
that story point back.
Me.
Slurp it.
Snippy snappy.
Is that like the correct roll, or did something happen?
Hold on. See sneak attack. I did this once and promptly forgot how to do it.
It's a time-long tradition.
Yeah.
Learn a rule, hit yourself in the head with a brick.
Yeah, so you have that custom roll, right? That's for sneak attack. So it's your sneak attack, or your sneak roll is your melee attack.
Yeah, okay. So sneak attack melee, so that was it. Damn it, I guess I just don't get it. Wait, does my invisibility do anything for this?
I think it might.
I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. You probably know your abilities better than I do. It probably depends on whether the thing gives automatic successes to a stealth check, or
Yeah,
no, I think it
gives me
gives successes when you're trying to hide from somebody, not when you do an attack.
Not when I'm doing an attack from hiding. So,
Yeah, that's probably the context that it wants. Okay, so you miss, but you get a free extra maneuver if you want. Like, you don't have to spend strain if you want to do 2 maneuvers.
Can you recover strain with that too?
You could
I
recover
recover
1
strain?
strain if you want.
Yeah, I'm about to get hit. That might be wise.
Okay. You run up to the guy, tap them on the shoulder, and they spin around, and you go to slash them, but they knock your lance out of the way. But you felt cool doing it, so you recover 1 strain.
Nice.
All according to Keikaku.
Okay. Sin kind of like taps his like, Z, help.
Alright. Next
Okay.
PC slot.
Uh-oh. Still alive. What range am I from him?
Short.
Short. Okay, I'm just gonna incidental whip out my shot pistol,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna take an action to. Well, actually,
Did you take
maneuver.
the free maneuver? Oh no, that was your guarded stance.
Yep.
I did, yeah. So, maneuver, aim, action, shoot.
Maneuver, aim, action.
Does that
Yeah, that's fine.
sound like something that's legal?
Those are words.
All right.
So you get a boost.
I've applied your boost.
Right.
Are you're not spending any story points or anything?
Uh,
I'm just gonna start prompting you guys while you guys have a
yeah.
lot.
Wait, I used a story point. We should be at 2-4, right? Unless
He
you
used
used.
one
I
for
ate one.
Straz.
Oh, you ate one. Okay,
I think it's for like
I aided
Thraz or disappearing or whatever.
that's right. Yeah.
I don't think I want to use my actual ability yet, so I'll probably just pass on it for now.
I mean, you don't have to use your ability. You could just get a dice upgrade.
Yeah, I could.
Remember,
suppose.
Remember,
Spin missed on a
we-
heavy enforcer.
And we should always have 2 points in the GM's pool so that I can use my ability if the opportunity comes up.
Right.
Harrison wants to be relevant. Let him be relevant.
But you're
I
also
just want to
gone
maximize
and we have a whole
probability.
round to go. But yeah, I can use it just to upgrade the check.
Yeah.
All right, I have applied your upgrade.
All right.
Yeah,
that.
that was worth it.
Yes.
All right. While Sin distracts the Letnev enforcer, you line up your beam or shot pistol, and I guess technically that's a gunshot, but I'll still do that just because I like it. Blammo, that hits. I didn't check, or I did check. These guys have 6 soak. No abilities or qualities on this, but you can activate the crit.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah. So
By all
let's.
means, please
Crit
do.
work? Is it like just spend the advantage?
You spend that many advantages to activate crit.
Okay.
All right. Critical injuries. Let's. Roll. Scattered senses. Remove all boost dice from all skill checks until the end of the encounter. Okay, so this guy can't get boosts. This guy doesn't automatically die because he's not a minion. But I'll just put a dice down symbol on him, I guess, for that. Anyway, he
Sure.
takes 2 damage. Ugh. All right.
And that was everything I could do. So
Okay. Sounds good. We go to another PC turn. So let's go to Yara and Gervalt in the Overwatch.
Dan, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I guess here's the thing. Do you want me to actually be trying to do computer stuff, or should we just wrangle them down first?
Okay. I can also set the scene a bit for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, because we knew
suppose.
they bursted in, but it seems there's more than just one person now.
Yeah. So you're in the Overwatch Center. You guys are in a computer room, which is where you wanted to get to. On the other side, there's like a hallway that leads to a front lobby that you guys entered initially. There is one guy on the other side who is yelling, "You aren't who you say you are! I'm calling the authorities!" And then he just runs down the hallway, I will say.
I thought that happened last time.
Guess I'm recapping.
So
No. What happened was he said he wanted to check and see who he was, and then he came back. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, at the moment, he's running to contact the authorities now.
Yeah, he broke down the door, and I guess you're probably there. But I think he's probably gonna go get more help.
Okay, but that's why I'm kind of like, we went from one guy at the end of last time to like a bunch of guys. That's why I'm trying to kind of get the specifics there. So
This guy is the guy that ran to get more help.
Mhm.
These other guys have not arrived yet.
Okay,
You cannot see them. They do not exist.
we do not.
can we
know
see
they
the corporate
exist.
psyop guy?
Yeah, is he still within like attacking range, essentially?
He is just about to bolt.
Okay.
All right.
So
in that,
then
in that
let's try
case,
and take him
let me
down.
go first
Okay.
because I have an automatic gun.
All right. This counts as close range, right? Or
Uh,
light range.
This is short range. I'm gonna say he has cover because he's on the other side of a door.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go first with the spray and with my shot rifle. I am going to use full auto. The attacker may increase the difficulty of this combat check by 1 difficulty. And then if the attack hits, the attacker can trigger auto fire by spending 2 advantage. But I'm also going to spend a story point to improve the dice roll by boosting a dice roll.
Okay, so you're upgrading your die roll. You've upgraded the difficulty by
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
He's benefiting from cover, which I never remember what the fuck that does.
Let me look it up.
Ranged defense 1 or 2. I'm gonna give him 2 setbacks. He's on the other side of a door.
Okay.
Alright, you should be good to roll.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Can't wait for this to go great. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Did go great, technically.
Oh.
You take 1 stress, though. The door bangs
Okay.
you as you're trying to get this guy. Let's see. They have 1 soak. So that leaves them at a healthy 8 out of 9 wounds.
Yeah, damage is 7, so
Well, it's 9.
okay.
Got 2 successes.
Okay.
But he has soak 1, so he takes 8 out of his 9 health.
God damn it.
Well, let me take a shot then. I'm not
Hold
trained.
on, hold on, because I didn't use my maneuver. Let
Okay.
me give you a boost.
Cool.
Assist.
So,
Alright.
I think back to I probably had Zoldenrock teach me how to at least use a light weaponry because light weaponry, what is this? Range light is that's a regular shot from here, right? That's how light works. 1 tier over.
So is whether you have a pistol or not. Is it
Yeah,
do you have
light
a
is like a category of weapon.
Yeah, I have a pistol. Oh,
Then,
range
yeah.
is medium.
Short
That's what
range.
I'm talking about.
Or yeah,
The range is short.
yes.
Oh, the range for a pistol is short.
No, the current range.
The
because
current
it's
range
one
between
range
you and
band.
him is 1 range band, which is short range.
Oh.
He is behind
What's-
cover, so I'm applying 2 setback dice.
What's the penalty for a pistol then? Because it's medium range.
There is no penalty. You're within its range, so that's a good thing.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was just
you can do
double-checking.
short or medium.
All right.
Yeah. My sniper only has a mile range, but he's 300 feet away.
Okay. Well, I'd like to also spend a story point because we probably want to take out this guy before we have reinforcements show up.
All right.
You
I-
also get a boost from my thing. Yeah,
I have applied
so-
the boost. I've applied the upgrade.
All right. So hopefully this weapon should be able to work. Okay.
Oh,
it hit.
thank God.
All right.
It does.
Make
And I
sure
got
you
some
spend.
stuff.
Spend
let me
the
see what I can
advantage.
spend.
No,
Let me
spend
just-
spend the story point.
Yes, that as well.
I go to the top of the character sheet and spend it. Yeah.
Okay, that takes him out, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let me just see what I can spend these points on because I don't have.
You could
any
just
strain
recover
yet.
Oh, yeah, you don't even have any strain. You don't have to spend it. I guess you could just boost somebody else.
And that's what I was
uh,
thinking.
Boost Gervault, I guess.
Spending combat results. Yeah, I'll just add a boost die to somebody else's.
Let's do the next ally. Whoever goes
who
next.
is the next ally. So I guess I give them good news of the intercom. Guys, so just try and keep yourselves alive. We seem to be fine here. Keep doing what
Gotta
you're
make-
doing.
Known?
If we can take the body, we'll be fine. We just need to
I
hide.
just announced over the intercom.
No, we have the combi.
Okay.
Just pressing the intercom. I just killed a guy.
Yeah, but I am going to spend a story point here.
Oh, all right. Okay. I'll use that because. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Dan never used theirs, so now.
Yeah,
we're
so
actually
net
even.
even, net 0. I'm going to spend a story point. You're going to hear a alert around you guys that's that starts blaring off. And you hear the voice of the Admiral through the intercoms. They begin speaking as if to nobody. Attention, mining uprising. Your shots have been detected in the mine overwatch. Please vacate the premises immediately and surrender to the nearest authority. If you fail to comply, this room will begin to fill with neurogenic gas. You have 1 minute. Then you hear locks echoing throughout the hallway behind you guys.
Great.
Anyway, do you have any maneuvers you want to do?
Put on your spacesuit.
Yeah. Guess-
I never got out of my spacesuit, so.
That's kind of what I'm wondering here because we knew we were going to be doing shit. So I have
In
my regular
space?
suit.
I was gonna say, do you have a breather mask?
Yeah, because a spacesuit's not gonna technically do it.
A spacesuit is completely sealed.
Yeah.
That's
why
the
would it
point.
in space-
Oh, does
Yeah.
it say it cuts out gas?
Well, you.
I mean,
need
it has
cut
to
out-
have its own
yeah.
oxygen supply.
I suppose so.
It's more so what I'd be wearing at the moment. Because both my suits.
You
are
didn't think
essentially-
about it.
I believe you guys were in disguise,
I'd
but
probably just be
some of
wearing
you
the
were in the
hostile
car.
environment clothing. Yeah. So I wouldn't be having the spacesuit. I'd rather have the regular default thing.
Me being in a spacesuit is a disguise for me because otherwise it'd be my army uniform.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't think it would necessarily. I would probably be in danger because mine's just more so for like heat sensitivity or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just ignore that for now.
Mhm.
NPC.
I
Oh
feel
wait.
like I'd have a better chance trying to futz with the computer, to be honest.
Okay. Well, you only have a maneuver left.
So what are you doing, actually?
I can spend a maneuver to give somebody a boost too, right?
You can.
Yeah, just give a boost to the next person.
Okay. So you're giving 2 boosts to the next person.
Yep.
Okay. NPC turns now. Let's go.
I do have a breather mask.
It'll take a maneuver to put it on.
I'll do that next turn.
Oh, you're doing that this turn?
Next turn,
Oh, next turn. Okay.
because I already boosted.
You could with strain. So let's have the green guys go in the truck battle. Let's have the enforcers come out. And attack Shepard, I guess. Which is, again...
Please don't.
No, I'm gonna. This is still short range. Game Master Sheet. There's no bonuses or anything. I don't think any of the NPCs have given any boosts, so it's just difficulty 1. And away we go. 1 success. Wow, is that what they roll?
Wounds.
There's 3 people in the group. Why are they rolling? Oh, because it's upgrading it 3 times. I understand. Yes.
Oh, do they have like a -1 normally?
No, I think... Yes, it's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not adding more dice, it's upgrading it. Anyway, they hit you, and you have 5 soak, Shepard?
Correct.
So you take 2 damage. Alright. They have all gone. Let's go down here. As the alarm goes off, you guys hear more alarms coming off at the security center. It looks like you guys might have some problems too. A bunch of turrets awaken to life, and they're going to use their maneuvers to set up, but otherwise they cannot move. But there are now turrets surrounding the vault. They start warming up. You can see their lights and lasers like pointing and searching for targets. You also see that the vault now has a translucent blue shield around it, almost as if it's like a starship's shield. It echoes to life and is now sealed off. Secure the vault! Secure the perimeter! Get out there! You hear a bunch of activity coming from the security center as well, echoing throughout this cavernous structure. I'm going to skip 2 NPC turns because they are the turrets. This Letnev Enforcer is now going to go. What do they do? I haven't even looked at them yet.
Pull up the bird.
That's a great question.
That's a great question. Yeah, let's
Judo
find
flip
out.
the bird.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they have an interesting thing that I need to apply to things that affect them.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I haven't been applying it, but let's put a just put a wiggly 1 on them to represent it. They have adversary. They're actually difficult enemies. Alright, they are going to... Well, they're in short range of Zaldenrock, so we might as well go after them. Where are they? They're going to take out their plasma rifle, a vicious weapon that, well, it doesn't have vicious. It has burn. Let's do it.
That
do you have
sounds
any...
worse?
Zaldenrock, do you have any defense?
No.
Okay.
He is all feathers.
A vicious weapon. Just description, non-keyworded. Oh, it's fine.
All right. They start blasting. Zaldenrock, you duck behind like the nearest like hallway that's connected to this balustrade. Maybe. They get a bunch of advantages. which I believe they can't spend it.
They can't use boosts, I think. That's what it said.
I don't know if they can do their burn because they didn't hit you. So we're going to ignore that. We will say that... We'll say that they've disabled your gun until the next turn.
Until after my turn.
Until after your turn.
Right.
So the plasma pistol hit your weapon, and maybe you drop it or something, so you immediately pick it up and start like trying to fix it, and it is disabled for a turn.
Okay.
They're going to use another
That's-
maneuver.
The best scenario that could have happened with that weapon, I think.
Yeah. Let's have them do another maneuver to disengage from Sin, and another maneuver spending 2 strain to move here. They get on their comm bead, and then they shout, "We have intruders! Intruders on the balustrade!" Looks like your cover is now blown as well. Okay. Technically the other enforcers go, but they're not going to do much. I'll just have this guy move in here and wake up a bunch more enforcers. Hooray!
Jesus Christ.
Security is active.
Okay.
Gervold, protect me. I need to hack into the system.
Protect you. You're gonna need to protect me.
I can barely protect myself.
Sid and Zaldenrock call back to Yara saying that security's been activated. Yara, if you want to get into their system, the problem is you cannot because it's a closed circuit system. However, if they can put that thumb drive into the security center, you will be able to remotely hack in and potentially disable their security.
Yeah, I guess I let them know that.
Okay, that's
Got
something
a
you can
reason
do.
to use the thing.
Hooray! Anyway, NPCs start mobilizing. Let's have some infantry soldiers move in this way, and they're going to start shooting at... Let's see. Yara was the last person to shoot.
Is our room sealed or not?
You guys have cover from the door.
Okay, because I thought the comms were saying it. So are these guys coming?
No,
in
we
with
heard
defense?
locks.
You heard locks, but your door is open.
Okay. The gas has started to pump or not yet?
It has not. You have a
1
minute. I'll probably spend a story point in a bit to just activate it. So you can just pretend that a minute is about to pass. Anyway, these guys come in, and one of them reaches into their bag and pulls out a grenade. The other one stops them and goes, "No! The equipment!" And they just start shooting. Instead. This is a group of 2. This is range 1, 2 setbacks.
What are you shooting at?
They're going to shoot at Yara because Yara was the last person to shoot.
Alright.
So they're presumably closest to the door. And they missed. They got 2 advantages, so they're going to, let's say, add a setback to Yara's next check.
All right,
And-
stormtroopers.
Pretty much. That's all that they're doing is suppressing fire. I'm going to put a down dice on you to remind you of that, and me of that. They're going to end. Final NPC turn. This bodyguard's going to come down here with 1 maneuver, open the door with a second maneuver to finally get rid of that, and then they are going to shoot. Do they have a gun? Gun? Ah, they do have a gun. They have a stun gun, interestingly enough. So let's remove these 2 dice, and then we will shoot probably at Gervold as Yara maybe ducks away from the attack. Gervold, do you have any defense?
Yeah, range 1.
Range 1. Okay, I will apply a setback to them. And here we go. Ah, interesting. Still no hits. But I'll put a setback on you as well.
Okay, I dodged, but I clocked my head. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. I think that's it. We're at the top of the round with a PC turn. Finally. Who wants to go?
You want to go back to Nolly and Shepard?
Truck
Start
Town?
trying to, Truck Town.
Yeah, we can go to Trucktown.
Truck down, race.
Yeah.
Sing that song.
I have a
Whoever
question.
goes next has 2 boosts.
True.
Okay. My question was going to be: we've parked the truck in the elevator. Does the elevator just automatically start, or does someone need to
No,
like get out and hit a
Thraz-
button?
Raz shot the button. It's going up.
Okay, great. It's going up. Cool.
Thank you,
Um,
Thras, who doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to go, Shepard? Do you want Nala to go?
I would really like to hit or kill this thing. So
Me
if
too.
you guys are ambivalent,
We're in
then
danger.
No, let's
Yeah.
let's let Sin
Yeah.
take the because Sin
We're
will
all
get
in
2
danger.
boosts on the sneak attack. So
Go
Okay.
for it.
Yeah.
yeah, I would
for
love to be able to kill this thing. So
This is
We
can
know
help
you
other
want to
people.
murder.
this is the Mad Dog 2v1.
Okay.
That's right. Yes.
Am I okay? So move. So I am engaged and re-engaged with this dude.
Mhm. Congratulations.
And am I set to
Gross.
roll with the 2 boosts?
Yeah. You got 2 boosts, and it's difficulty 2. And they don't have any armor, they just have all soak. Alright, that is a hit. What is the damage of your weapon?
So the damage
story
for
point,
the
right?
Cruise Lance is 3, and it's breach 1.
So is it 3 plus brawn?
No, it's 3 plus agility.
Oh. Okay, so it's 3 plus what?
Okay, hold on. It's 3. I'm using. Sorry, I realized I wasn't doing the push to talk consistently, so I apologize. So it's 3 plus 4
Oh, dang it.
with the agility boost.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Can we redo this roll? I need to
Okay.
actually start enforcing myself to do this. He has adversary 1, so the difficulty against him is increased. You'll
Okay.
still have all of your dice and stuff. And the story point is for sneak attack, yeah?
Yes,
You may now roll.
thank you.
Come on. Triumph. That's still good.
That's still good because you got a triumph and 2 advantages. It's just no longer a successful roll. I'm sorry. You get a free extra maneuver this turn if you want it. You can boost an ally's next check.
Angie.
You can also upgrade an ally's next check with the triumph.
I would like to upgrade Zoldenrock's next check. Or can I
You can also
Triumph?
somehow
I'll
weaken
write
this dude?
Okay. Here's a thing. Since I've taken this away from you, I'm going to allow you to turn this into a hit if you allow me to have something bad happen.
Is that a devil's bargain?
It's a devil's bargain.
Oh my god.
I really want to hit this dude. I'm
You got
sorry,
your
guys.
blades in the dark in my Genesis.
I really want to hit this guy. So yes, something bad can happen. I will
Okay.
take this devil's bargain.
Alright. That's fun. You're gonna hit, so use the 2 successes from the first roll, and your agility's 4, right?
Yes, correct.
So 4 plus the 3 damage, plus 2 successes, is a total of 9 damage. Yes, soak 6, I think?
I ignore one of that because of the breach quality
Okay.
for the Cruise Lance.
Then he has... Then he has 5, so that's 4 damage. So he takes 4.
Okay.
He's at 8. And... Okay. So you stab this guy. And with your triumph, I'm going to say that you have thrown him off the side of the balustrade. He falls down to the ground and dies with your triumph.
Okay.
But
now
all of the
everybody knows
enforcers
where we are.
immediately look up towards your area. Look, up there!
This is where you hear Yar going, guys, it's a closed off system. If you can get to the security center, I can do something about the turrets and stuff. And
Okay.
gave you your terrible mission as you just got spotted.
I can do that. So this dude is dead.
Yeah.
Do I have one maneuver left if I spend strain?
You could also
Or-
spend those 2 advantages to get a maneuver without strain.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh wait, no, because crossing the green line would require 2.
It
so,
would, but you could always move along the balustrade if you want to.
Yeah, sure. I'll move along.
You start running along, ducking into hallways, dodging laser fire. Or plasma fire, as it were. We'll say that the plasma fire is like that, we'll say they're like those Lilo and Stitch guns that kind of shoot gel, almost.
Yeah!
But it's like glowing, molten gel.
So they're napalm guns.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
napalm guns. But it
I
doesn't
wonder
like
if
come
they're
out like a
like a war
flamethrower.
crime.
It goes like, and then goops all over the place. Anyway, stuff is gooping. That's a PC slot. NPC slot. We
Very
might
driller gun.
as well have the enforcers go. Let's have them run out. We'll say that you have, just have some of them run out. We'll say that Sin, you have cover, so they're going to shoot at you from below. And we'll say it's 2 cover. And we'll say it's long range. Okay. Their difficulty is set, so I'm going to do some shots up at you.
Okay, bring it.
I'm gonna check and see if they have any abilities. They do not.
Shot.
Right. A fail. And 1 advantage. I guess they're gonna give a boost to another guy, I guess. I'm having them all go at once, which is kind of antithetical, but it's fine.
That's okay.
Okay, another miss, but an advantage, so they'll give the next guy a boost. Okay, 2 threats. Let's see.
I have a disadvantage on the next guy. I don't know.
You could actually perform a maneuver as an incidental right now if you'd like to, Sin.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the security center.
All right. They do not get a boost on their last shot.
So this is just Sin just doing the
Ooh.
oh shit.
Ouch.
But as Sin
Fuck.
pushes it and runs along the balustrade, they do take a humongous hit. And they get the burn. Oh no, wait, it costs 2 to do the burn. The 1 is how much damage happens.
How much health does Sin have?
I have. That might have been a 1 hit.
A little bit more than that, hopefully. Oh,
Hold
wait.
on.
Ooh, damage 10.
All those successes is kind
That's a
of
15.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 15.
Okay.
Do you have any soak, Sin? I don't think you might.
I have soak 3.
You have soak 3? Okay. So that's 12 damage still.
My wounds is 8.
Okay, you have 12 wounds then. And you are over your threshold.
Someone's getting credit.
Somebody is venting gas. Okay, who wants the... Oh my god.
Is that
Nice
critical?
campaign, everybody.
So...
Yeah, when you look at those dice though, they just all of those blanks.
Oh, yeah.
of those
Yahtzee of blanks.
All the bad ones are blanks.
He gets the perfect lineup shot.
Literally.
But you're not burning, so that's great. Because if you were
Okay.
burning, you would take another 10 damage next turn. Because that's the base
Yeah.
damage of the dice.
Okay.
If anybody's curious, the PC 8 has turned into a PC 12. So that's an interesting thing that's happening in the initiative bar.
The fuck?
Who wants the 12?
12 is cursed. No one take it. Okay. I think Zaldenrock should go next, maybe? Or,
Yeah, it's either Zaldenrock or the truck.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll. So Sin got attacked by these folks.
Yes, they're shooting down from below, so they have like 2 setbacks, and it's difficulty 3 for their attacks.
All right.
They
So
just
what's
got a
They also
stupidly
all
lucky
took their
shot.
turns, so they're
Yeah,
done.
right? Yeah.
Save our boy.
So what is my range from from... Okay, so what's this red line over here?
That is essentially impassable because you are like you'd have to go down an elevator into another tunnel
Right.
and then run all the way back to them to get there.
Chris is essentially having like 5 maps in one
I've
map.
I've compartmentalized the map. The green lines are the balustrade. You're on the balcony above, overlooking a vast open cavern that the turrets are pointing down at. The Letnevan forces are coming out of the security center and shooting up at you guys. Sin has just gone down. These guys look like they will take multiple hits to go down. If you have any healing things, you could administer one to Sin. I don't think Sin's taken any, what are they called?
Dermal
Dermal
sealer, so that might help.
Yeah, if you go...
So...
Okay, so the unfortunate thing is that you're winded, so it will take 2 maneuvers to get over there.
Right.
Or you just shoot this time once, and then next turn you can, patch up.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm gonna say they probably won't shoot at Sin, because Sin has gone down.
No, they'll shoot at me, yeah.
They'll shoot at you. So there's that. You could...
So might as well just take a free shot.
Other option, maneuver in here, then take cover, and don't take the shot. Or enter that area, then stealth. Attempt to hide.
Yeah, so it's 1 maneuver to get there, right? To
Yes,
line.
we're ignoring the 2 for this encounter.
Right. And then I'll try to stealth and hide, because they kind of like said alert. They don't know maybe that both of us were here, so yeah, I'll try to stealth it out.
Alright.
And then check.
I'm gonna look at their ability for this. Looks like they don't have it as... Oh wait, vigilance. It would be against their vigilance. Which is not... It's not great, but it's not bad.
Alright, I think we have story points there, right?
We sure do.
Okay, now I think I'll use it too, because this feels important. I'll use the story point to use my avian agility and add 2 successes and 2 advantages to an agility check.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright.
So,
That's 2.
their vigilance is 1 yellow, so your difficulty is going to be 1 red. I can't spend any story points on this, because you are spending 1 on it.
Oh,
so,
right.
we are good.
Alright, and I'll add the 2S.
I'm going to add 3 boosts to them, though, because there's 4 of them.
It's all right. Hopefully they'll roll blank like ours did.
Yeah, it happens,
Yeah, certainly.
apparently. Apparently you can do 15
Oh
damage.
god.
For
Am I
a
hiding?
stealth- Ugh.
Okay,
If only
how
it
would
was
you
some
like
kind of
to...
damage-based check?
How would you like to narrate you using your avian agility to hide Zalden Rock with
It's
great
like-
success?
I'm just doing so many rolls and backflips to swiftly move into an area, but I'm a bird, so it's so goddamn quiet you can't hear anything.
I'm gonna say they're shooting at you, and you leap into like a rafter. You do like a backflip, and your wings kind of like flow behind you, almost like, I don't know, a dark cowl of some sort. And then you maybe like swing on a wire to another one as they continue shooting, and then they're like, "Where did he go? Where is he? Spread
You're
out,
doing a
find
Batman.
them."
Yeah,
Where's
and
the
then-
bat?
the boss, where's the bat? So I have advantages I can spend, right? Or is that
You do.
different? Okay,
You could negate their defense, ignore environmental effects, but there aren't... Well, I'd call ignoring environmental effects jumping over this thing without any maneuvers if you really wanted to. Unless, you're focused on Sin.
yeah, I'm kind of focused on Sin right now, but
You could also gain defense for a
Yeah.
turn.
melee or range defense +1 for a turn. I think that sounds great.
Yeah, why not that? So, why don't you give yourself some sort of shield icon to remember that? That's awesome. All right,
Wow, we have a lot of new symbols in here now.
there are. I put all of the faction symbols in there, so you'll have to unfortunately scroll past them.
Oh,
Also, we gotta do critical injuries, unfortunately. Fucking hell.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Do. NPC
Where
turn.
are you?
Yeah, I need to take a critical injury because of the hit that I took.
You do. I
Yeah, that's what we were
forgot.
saying.
They're
So I
so
think there's a
fun.
button you can click to just do it.
Oh, I thought you had
Okay.
to roll against something you set up.
Nope. I just have a table because I thought I would need it, but apparently this Roll20 system has just a button you can click for critical
Okay.
injuries.
Roll critical.
Yep, that's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm. I think you might only need to use the table specifically if someone hits you with a weapon with like vicious that modifies the critical roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a
Off
modifier there
balance.
because vicious modifies it by 10 times the vicious value. So vicious 2 gives plus 20 to your D100 roll, which is what it is.
When
Okay.
it says to the next skill check, is that just a one-time thing or a continual thing?
That is a one-time thing, but you are still counted as having a critical injury.
Okay.
So you got off pretty well.
You knocked off balance.
I'll take
Also, you're on the ground dying now. That is.
Okay.
That would knock somebody off balance.
That's less.
Yeah. Anyway, let's maybe go to the truck. I feel like we still haven't done a lot with the truck yet. So let's have the
Truck's
union.
just going up.
Yeah, let's have this union agent do something.
Oh, I don't like that.
Don't like that. Let's see. I'm going to have them head over to Shepherd, and they're going to use. They're going to just quick draw their twin poniards. They have a pair of Letnev poniards as well. And let's just have them attack. Why not? So you don't have any defense, you just have soak. You're in melee. So I think we're good to go. I'm gonna spend a story point to upgrade their check. And here we go. 2 successes. Alright,
That's
so
good.
you have soak 5, so that's 3 damage. And I'm pretty sure I have one of these as... Yeah, there we go. We got some slashing sounds again.
I'm at half.
Alright, they slash...
Christ.
I'm gonna say that they slash at your, like, arms that are, like, grasped into the truck for now. And they slash at it and you kind of, like, let go for a second. But thankfully the car has stopped moving. This agent kind of, like, sneers at you. He barks orders at the other enforcers. And then he's going to disengage and hop off of the truck, but still in the elevator. And he's going to hop over here, spending 2 strain to do so. Alright, he's done. Another NPC is going to go. Let's have the green guys hop on top. And they're going to shoot at Shepherd.
They're just like all at once. Just, hey, yo!
Attention! Just all hop on.
Put.
I need to give these guys some melee attacks. I think it's like
Just punch the robot. What could possibly go wrong?
supposed to be 1 plus their brawn, I think.
Oh, my hands.
Are you doing unarmed?
Yeah, for unarmed. Or is it just equal to their brawn?
I think it's equal to the brawn.
Okay. Then that's 3 damage.
Because I've been using just 4 as my damage, and that's my brawn.
Okay. And these guys a quick thing.
Are they just punching a robot?
That's correct.
I hope their fists bleed.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, soon their
So-
skulls will bleed, so...
So unarmed
Probably
is
have
like-
to dermal sealer soon.
What is unarmed?
So when a creature makes an unarmed combat check, it's a critical rating of 5, knockdown item quality, and the damage can be chosen to do the strain versus the wound. And that, let's see.
You can choose to do damage versus strain or wound.
Yep. What's the damage?
It's a brawl weapon.
Yep. What's the damage?
I'm reading.
You know what? I bet it's on my GM sheet.
Probably.
No, of course it's not.
Wait, hold on. No, if it's a. Oh wait, no, never mind. Forget.
Anyway, I'm just gonna treat it as brawn.
Mhm.
Okay, 2 successes. That is
Yeah, it's the base damage over the bronze stat.
Okay. Yes.
okay. Fantastic. So I believe that soaks all the damage. I don't think there's a minimum damage in this game. You can soak all the damage.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah,
they can
correct.
try.
Yeah, they're crowding around you, just punching the bed on you. You're like, please stop.
Would
Yeah.
wait, but what is Shepard's soak?
5.
5.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they're all trying to like pull on Shepard and tear them apart, but they are just too well built. You lift up your arms, and 2 enforcers are just legs kicking in the air as you lift them up. They
I
take.
want you to die.
You can spend
Yes.
those
Please
2.
cease and desist. You will only harm yourself.
Fantastic. I'll allow you to perform a free maneuver as an incidental, Shepard.
Can I just throw them off?
Well, that's a maneuver.
Hold on. Got combat up. Why is maneuver not in combat?
It's in
it
maneuvers
should be in
and
combat
actions.
actions.
Oh. Not combat rules. In open.
You
Okay.
could aim or guarded
Yeah.
stance, I guess.
I gotta aim my fist.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I gotta aim my guns. My fist.
You could draw or stow a weapon. You could move. You could
Take cover.
assist.
Can I just move past them? I just want to walk past them.
You have to
To where?
disengage.
Where to?
Well, I'm on the fucking hauler, so I can go to the other side of the hauler.
Sure.
Nolly, where are you? At the front?
So,
Driving, right?
You
Yeah,
could
this is
say
a
you
great-
take a maneuver to disengage.
Yeah.
Sure. This is a great time to ask the question, though, about the interior layout of the hauler. My understanding is Nolly's in the cockpit. We have blue and red groups that are in technically attached sections of the hauler that are off to the sides, and
Yeah.
then there's some central interior. Right?
Yep. I'm calling it
Okay.
a maneuver to move between any compartment.
Okay, cool. So
Because
it would be
I just-
too many.
Yeah, I'm calling that mounting and dismounting a vehicle.
I just
Okay.
wanted to walk over to the front side of the truck so Shepard could lean in and just be like, Nolly, what are we doing?
All right. Well, you can disengage, I guess.
Yeah,
You
that's
take a
what
maneuver
it's
to disengage.
Guys.
Now a PC turn shows up.
Yes. So now you could do that if you wanted.
Talking's a free action.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Now you move to the cockpit with a maneuver on your turn. Now that you have disengaged with these 3 knuckleheads.
Yes. Or I'm moving to the front. I'm not moving into the ship or into the hauler. I'm just staying on top.
Okay. No maneuver needed then.
That's what I figured. Yeah, I'm not moving inside. I'm just free
talk to
action
Nolly.
talking.
Nolly, what
Yeah.
do you respond with, if
I
anything?
say, well, we're going to the Cymok mines. That's where we need to get the key to.
We have a lot of barnacles.
Yeah, we got plenty of time while the elevator goes up.
Okay.
Nolly
Now I'm just
turns
gonna
up the
start-
radio and is just kind of patting on the steering
Yeah,
wheel.
that's right. Yeah,
Jamming.
exactly.
Yeah, fucking. I guess I'm just gonna punch the nearest person off the hauler. What is the elevator? Is it a closed area, or is it just one of those empty lifts like
It
in
is
fucking Star
a
Wars?
lift with more than enough space to maneuver around the vehicle because
Are there
it's meant
walls?
for. Yes, there are low walls that are open above, so if you wanted to, you could feasibly throw some guy out.
I'm gonna start throwing people off, and then I'm gonna use that to try and threaten them to be like, "You're next if you don't stop."
That's a lot of actions, so I'm gonna say, why don't you make an athletics check against the nearest enforcer, and we'll consider yourself engaged with them again.
Yes. Well, at least I'm only engaged with one. Right? If I move over here, I'll be engaged with this guy.
You're engaged with all 3, because they're a minion group.
Okay.
So their brawl is actually fairly good. So even though they're not strong, they might be able to avoid you. So
Could I use a story point so that way I can rip off a side panel so I can hit all 3 instead of just facing one? I know you're saying they're a minion group, but
You're attacking
just
all
to
the
enforce
minions
it.
anyway, so we can
Yeah.
have you
Okay.
upgrade the check with a story point and say
Yeah.
you ripped off the side panel of the vehicle like a can opener.
Yeah.
So I've upgraded the check. I'll have you spend a story point. And
Wait.
I have set the difficulty.
Okay, hold on. Idea. Can opener, pulled off side. Can I just wrap the metal around them so they're stuck together?
We'll see
instead
how
of
good your
throwing them?
roll is.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need that roll. Then we can discover the narrative
Roll
of the narrative
first,
dice.
narrative
Oh.
later. Ooh.
So
Yeah,
here's the
yeah,
answer to your
yeah.
question. No.
Get over there, stay in one spot so I can put you into a tiny stacked hand.
Yeah, you tear up part of the ship, but it doesn't fully tear up. And unfortunately, the guys are closing in on you. The
Okay.
Knucklehead gang. All right, that was your action.
I will go into defensive stance using a maneuver.
All right, I think that has special stuff for you.
It is using 2 strain, and I will negate 2 damage coming in from all attacks till my next turn.
So you basically gain +2 soak.
Yep.
Okay, understood. Put some sort of icon like a shield on you to remind yourself of that, and to remind me of that. Next PC slot, Nolly, do you want it?
Yeah. I have a question. Is it 2 maneuvers for me to get to one of the side compartments out of the cockpit?
You can get out of the cockpit, and then use another maneuver to get into the side cart.
Yeah. Okay.
In fact, these guys are kind of like on top of their side carts. So if you get out, you'll still be
Yeah.
able to shoot at them or such.
Okay. Well, I want to get into melee range with them because I don't.
And I'll call that 2.
Okay. So yeah, Shepard's dealing. What about the green guys that are on top of the car? Is that still a doubler?
Yeah. To get in melee, we'll call it yes.
Okay. Then in that case, I will go for the side cart red guys in this case.
All right, the red shirts.
Yes, I'll go for the red shirts. All right. That is the story point pool up to date?
No, Allie needs to spend 1.
I need
Okay.
a refresh.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well, I am going to take 2 strain to do 2 maneuvers. Beep boop to get into their area. And I just gotta think whether or not I want to do an upgrade before I brawl with them. Because if I do an upgrade, that makes it more likely that I'll roll to advantage and be able to buy back 2 story points. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use a story point. And I am going to brawl with these boys.
All right. Hold on while I slip into the Game Master sheet. Okay, so you're brawling. You've upgraded once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your difficulty is set.
All right. If this does badly enough, this may be very fun because I do have the rocket boosters on my Verib UI. All right, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad at all. That is +5. So what's your brawl?
No, so this is damage plus this should be all encoded in correctly. So it's going to be 8 damage.
Oh, okay. So get rid of the plus then if you're already adding your brawn to it.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a melee attack, it's the damage plus brawn.
Oh, well, let me check it out then, because that actually might be plus my brawn. Or it might still need my brawn.
Verb
Let me
UI
just
is
look up.
+3. I'm looking at it now.
Yes, and then I have force boosters on it, which I don't know if those change the damage at all.
Oh.
I think those might give it another 2.
Yeah, then check, because you might be dealing a lot of damage.
Yes, let me check. All right, Genesis. Oh no, it's not Genesis.
No, we're playing Genesis.
What? No, but it's it's in the Embers of the Imperium rules. I apologize for the delay. I gotta scroll a bunch. All right. Attachments 126.
It's okay, I'm doing stuff in the background as well.
All right, Force Booster. The weapon's base damage increases by 2. So it's 5 plus my brawl. Or my brawn, rather. So it's 8.
Okay, so it is 8. Fantastic. So that's gonna do. This is gonna do 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, right? That's enough to kill one of these guys. And then there is carryover. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, do they have soak? They have soak 4. Got it. That's 7 damage exactly, I think. So it is enough to kill exactly one.
I also have another question.
Yes.
How much strain is it to activate stun? Is it 2 or is it 1? Or rather, how many advantage? Sorry.
To activate stun. Let me look. It's
'Cause
just
the
one.
definition. Okay, I would like to activate stun then. Because
Okay.
I have stun 4 on this weapon, so I deal 4 strain.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, so you deal 4 strain. They can't take strain, so they just take damage. So another one takes 4 strain as they are numbed by the stunning effect.
Yes.
All right.
Nolly swings out of the cockpit into the side area and just loads up a rocket boosted punch, knocks one guy clean out of the car, and another one gets slammed against a wall.
Awesome. Cool.
That was 2 maneuvers in an action.
You are done. The end of your turn.
That's correct.
I'm going to spend a story point. The Union agent is going to take an out-of-turn action, which is something that they have an ability for.
Fucking unionized.
Yeah, this ability is called One Step Ahead. They are going to line up a shot against Shepard with their Grazer.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just need to set it up.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Now I need to remember what shooting into melee is again. Actually, I'm gonna ignore
Chance
that.
of hitting friends.
Actually, so the difficulty check. Let's see. When an attacking target engages with an ally, the attacker upgrades the difficulty of check once.
Yes.
In addition, if the attacker's check succeeds but generates at least 1 despair, that despair is automatically spent to make the attacker hit one of the individual engaged with the target instead.
That is not the correct roll. This is the correct roll. Alright. They did not hit Shepard, but they got 2 advantages. So, Shepard, you have a setback to your next check.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little die down icon on you. Remember. Alright. Next PC slot, who wants it? Another group?
It's us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
want
pretty
to go
sure it's
first
just
or
you guys.
second?
Okay, the question I have is this. So one of them tried to pull a grenade, and the others are obviously equipped with guns, according to the art.
Yep,
So they all have like guns and grenades out right now, right?
they do.
Okay. In that case, I think going into melee is the best one for me, unless Yara wants to do something else.
Nah, that's pretty much good.
Okay.
This is a closed circuit system. I just have questions when it's my turn.
I will say, you did point out the grenades. You could aim and take setbacks to your check to aim at a particular part of their body.
You could shoot a grenade.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna definitely miss. Actually, I have a question. The grenade range, it's only for within the range band, right? Presumably.
Grenade range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all engaged targets.
Okay. In that case, I'm definitely not doing that because I have a setback dice. That's not going to succeed. Okay. Yara, you had your question. Ask that first.
So, if this is the mine Overwatch, what exactly would I kind of know this actually controls if there's also a security center? Because I think I kind of misunderstood earlier on when we were trying to get up here.
I'm sorry, can you say some of that again? You were fading out a bit.
What would I know that an Overwatch portion controls if the security center is its own thing? Like, can I control doors or anything, or elevators, or what?
You might be able to control the doors and stuff in this building. Right now it's been locked down, so you're going to have a hard time getting in.
but I'm saying like of the facility. Does it control? Because originally the point of getting in here was to see.
You
if
can't
it could
control anything in the security center, but you might be able to control the elevator. You might be able to control stuff that doesn't apply to you guys further down below in the mines. You might be able to access files related to the mines. Those are different things that you can do.
Yeah, basically, is it worth not? I think it's still worth probably engaging right now.
And
Okay.
can I ask an out of character question as well?
Feel free.
Thraz shot the controls on the elevator. It is going up. Is the mines the final stop on it? Or will it need to be stopped?
The vault is the final stop.
Okay, all right, cool.
It only goes
I just
up
wanted
to
to check
one
if you-
location and then down to one location.
Okay, I just wanted to check if we needed someone to like stop the elevator before we got there. All right,
No, you're good.
disregard that. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna barge in. Okay, that's my one maneuver. I'm going to get a +2 strain to put away my gun, and then I'm going to quick draw my lead poniards. So let me do that. And then I think I'm gonna attack the bodyguard guy.
All right.
So let me see. Yeah, I do have a negative modifier, but because of the setback, I'm also going to spend a story point to boost it up.
Okay, so you have one boost and one setback,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in Brawl, so it's difficulty 2. They have no armor. They just have soak. You are good to
Okay.
go.
Jesus Christ.
That's... All right, well, how do you want to spend the advantages? You want to disable their weapon?
Yes, that seems like whatever the bodyguard has. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Okay. What did the bodyguard have? They were
pistol,
holding a particle phaser. They drop it. It's a stun gun.
Okay. I guess that'll be it.
Right, Yara, you're up.
Okay, so that's a setback dice I got right there.
It is.
So we do know there's gas coming along. I'll say I use a maneuver to put on my breather mask.
Okay,
That's what you said I could do.
you can.
All right, and then I want to spend strain to get a better shot. Because you can use a maneuver to also, what is it, aim or something?
You
I
can.
believe. Okay, I'll take 2 strain to set up an aim,
All right.
To get a
There's
boost.
one boost.
so it'll at least cancel back.
All right, and you're in short range. That's 1 difficulty, 1 setback, and then you get 1 boost. Anything else?
Yep.
And you are good to go.
Nope. I'm gonna. So the bodyguard lost his weapon right now, right?
Bodyguard
Yes.
lost his weapon, yes.
Okay, so I should target maybe the one that isn't gonna shoot then. I'll
Yep,
target the
they are
infantry
a
right
small minion group.
here. Weapon. Here I go. Well, can I disable their weapon?
Wow, the minions have dropped their weapons. Everybody's dropped their weapons.
My glasses! My glasses! I can't see without my glasses.
It's worth it, I guess.
My glasses! My guns! My
I'll-
guns! I can't shoot without my guns!
We all set our guns to target glasses.
I'm going to say that it's cooler, and you've shot at a like battery or something, and it has caused an EMP blast that has disabled all of their weapons
Cool.
for a round.
That's
but
fine.
Gervault is fine because he's doing melee.
Yep. What about my weapon as a pistol? Is that fine?
You were too
Far
far
enough
away.
away.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
engaged people. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a glasses disabling EMP.
Yeah, cool. That's a fun way to do it.
I'll take it. It's one more turn not being killed.
Yeah.
Make sure to remove the disadvantage token.
Yeah. And then we'll move on to NPC turns if you are all set.
Yep, I'm done.
The many NPC turns.
The many NPC turns, which always seem
be
to
right
be
back.
all in a row. I'm gonna keep on this, I think. So let's have the bodyguard take their action. They're gonna use a maneuver to guard the minions, which is a thing they can do. I believe it just gives them... What does it give them? They suffer 1 strain, and then they upgrade the difficulty of all combat checks targeting them. Awesome. They just take 1 strain. These guys get a defensive buff. Let's put the buff upgrade on them. Okay, then Bodyguard is going to drop their, or put away their weapon, I guess. Spending 2 strain. And then they're going to put on their snub gauntlets. And attack Gervault. You have defense, right?
Yes, 2 defense.
Alright. Then I will put 2 setback dice on it. Away we go. 1 threat. They take 1 stress. They are stressing out about everything this round.
Ooh.
Okay, they're done. Let's have the soldiers go. Let's see. They're not using their rifles anymore because they cannot.
Was Braun?
Yeah, they're just gonna unarmed, which for them is 2 and 2. So I believe it's just 2 reds. They upgrade it twice. Not 2 reds, 2 yellows.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty 2. 2 setbacks for your defense. Okay, great. They take 1 collective stress. They all start punching Gervault, but they are all unable to get through Gervault's master defense as you deflect everything with your poniards.
So
Finally,
I'm cool when no one's looking at me. All right, that's how it goes.
Exactly. Nobody will believe you. Their weapons finally come back online. That was another NPC turn. Now we go to a 3rd NPC turn. Let's go back up here.
Yay.
Blue and red still need to go, I think. Green went this turn.
I'm in defense mode.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's have these blue guys attack Shepard while they're in defense mode. We'll see how effective this goes. What is it? Upgrade the difficulty? Is that what it does?
Let me read it. So once per round, your character may suffer a number of strain, no greater. Yeah, that's for my side. Until the end of your character's next turn, upgrade the difficulty of all melee combat check targeting your character. Number of times equal to the same strain suffered.
Perfect. So instead of 2 purples for their difficulty, it's 2 reds for them. Okay. Shot pistol.
I guess technically is better than soak. Really good miss.
It is. In fact, it's... Oh. Okay, so they missed, but they got a triumph. How can they spend that? Do something vital to the encounter? They're going to... One of their shots is going to blast at a cable, and the elevator does an emergency stop as an alarm sounds. Just once. It just goes like... Burr, burr, and then the elevator shudders and stops moving. They missed, but they stopped the elevator. Oh.
Don't like that.
Now these
Nobody
other...
can repair anything once they're safe.
Once they're
Yeah,
safe.
that's right.
All
Just
right.
gotta punch out 8 more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some unarmed against Nolly. Nolly, do you have any defense?
I do. I have defense 1.
It is applied. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend a story point and upgrade the ability once.
I hate you.
Okay. They both leap onto Nolly and are trying to like hold back the Veribui. It strains one of them, but they do successfully get in a few hits on this literal child. So that's 5 damage minus your soak.
4.
4 damage.
No, so my soak is 4.
Soak is 4. Okay, so you take
The child
1
wearing
damage.
body armor.
Yeah. They're like piling onto her. She like puts one hand with a Veribui onto the ground, grips into the metal, and like uses the other arm as leverage and kind of throws them off after they've gotten a few punches in.
All right. Nolly provides. leverage. Let's do
Leverage mentioned.
leverage mentioned. Let's go to these friends. We're going to skip 2 NPC turns because of the turrets. We're going to have the enforcers search for Zaldenrock. So let's do that as an action. I'm going to say all of them are going to do this check, so it's going to give like 3 boosts to the die. Let's see. It's perception when you're looking for somebody. Is that still accurate? Or is it vigilance? Vigilance.
Ew.
I think it is perception if you're actively searching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Vigilance is if
like,
you notice something.
Yeah, vigilance is like sort of is passive perception,
yeah,
basically.
it's like corner of the eye, something catches your attention.
The periffs.
And perception is cunning, I believe.
Skill list. Let me check.
Yep.
I have the fucking skill list. I'm just not looking at it.
Perception is cunning. Yes.
Fantastic.
Chris is like, I will never look at the rules.
Well, it involves me flipping around my DM screen.
Oh no, yeah, that's too much.
My manual tab shuffling. All right, so they roll two greens because it's just their cunning. They don't have perception. And you know what? I'm gonna use a story point to upgrade it. I've eaten too many story points, so I need to do it again. Zaldenrock, what is your stealth? And do you do anything like applying minuses or anything like Sin does?
I don't believe I do any of that, but my stealth is how do I say this? Rank?
Yeah.
Rank 1.
Rank 1.
It's a yellow and 3 green.
Yellow and 3 green. Okay, so
Jesus
I will apply
Christ.
that. So this is actually a fairly balanced roll, I think. They just have a lot of boosts. You have a lot of actual dice, so I think you have the advantage here. They're gonna roll. I'll say that the story point is they take out some like special goggles that start scanning for heat signatures. I don't know.
In feathers.
Oh my
Oh, that's-
goodness.
What is that roll?
The devil's bargain strikes again.
Something.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give each of them strain, I guess. 1 strain. They all participated. And because I'm treating them as sort of a group. Alright, 1 despair and 1 failure. Weapon immediately runs out of ammo. They're all not shooting and they're like, we're out of ammo!
They're like, oh shoot, we forgot to load our guns.
Actually,
Okay.
that's fair. They know where you are, but they have to reload or go collect reload turrets or something.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything vital in the encounter that they can do. Item becomes damaged. I'll say that their gear has become damaged. They're gonna spend maneuvers to get up here, which costs 2, so they're gonna take 3. Or they're gonna be at 3. But they're up here, and they're looking around for you guys. But Zaldenrock, you are still stealthed from them. And I'll say that you kind of like take the opportunity to, I don't know, launch some shards of metal at them or something. Or maybe you just shoot at them. Yeah, you just shoot at them. And you knock out both of their goggles with your expert aim. They can no longer see. So they can't use the story point like that again, is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
These other 2 guys, they're not going to use maneuvers to get up there. They're just going to take defensive stance. They're going to protect the security center. All right, top of the round, PC turns. Who wants it?
I guess me, since we just did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well.
Get it over with.
You want to get Sin back up?
Yeah. So is it maneuver to get here?
Maneuver to get there, then action to heal
My
Sin.
dermal sealer.
Yeah, I think-
Do you have dermal sealers?
I have a dermal sealer, which says it's 1 maneuver for a character to apply it.
Oh,
And
then
I
it's a
think
maneuver.
5. I think it heals 5 wounds.
Yep.
Yes, it heals 5 wounds, and then the next
Oh,
time
actually,
is
do not
4.
do it. Do not do it.
Why?
Because the Krias do not get the benefit of healing wounds with Dermal Sealer.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I was
Says-
weird.
What?
Oh shit.
All right. Do
So
you?
just-
Wait, so is Sin just dead?
No,
Did we
no,
collect
no.
the body?
She is. He is unconscious, but they need to naturally recover wounds. Also, you got your Xeno thing, so
We can help them, but they can't help them in combat.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
help them when you get back to the ship. However, you can do a medicine check still. I'm pretty sure. Is that a thing?
Patch up the armor,
Yeah.
make sure there's no gas
Yeah, I'm
leaking
just
out.
like, I have the dermal seal on hand. I'm looking at them. Where does this?
Oh yeah, there's no
go?
dermis.
Zoldanrock is like swishing it through their spectral form, like it won't stick.
My friend, which compartment does your dermis go? Okay, so if you want to do
Alright.
a medicine check,
Yeah, I'll do that.
let's see, exceeding wounds, this is a hard check.
Yeah.
Oh, medicine checks don't work either.
Great.
Oh, because I need
Fantastic.
the thingamajig.
Do you have a check that does work?
Probably
Again,
not.
I'm checking.
how about a lift body and get the hell out?
Well,
check?
yeah, I mean, let's right. Like, it's not like there's not a D&D thing where like they're slowly dying now. Like they're just on the ground, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Also-
okay. All right.
Actually, the best way to heal him is this. It says in substantial form. In addition, when they make a check to heal strain at the end of an encounter, they may spend advantage to heal one wound. So, and they may spend multiple advantage to do so. So the best healing is best defense is a good offense. End the encounter, so they may heal.
Yeah. Okay. End the encounter so they can heal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You remember Yara telling you about getting to the security station to possibly take out these guys.
All right.
But
so
that's
Yeah.
kinda
Maybe
like-
we can. Maybe
that's
we can
kinda
hack
tall
the
order.
turrets.
It is, but otherwise they have to kill about how many things?
That's true.
I guess these two here are my priority then.
Yeah.
Well,
if you
you're
wanna take
hidden
a
from
loss
them. You're hidden
I
from
am.
them. You
I
can
don't
move
really
freely
wanna-
about the cabin.
You could drag Sin over to like a hidden spot if you really wanted to, I guess.
Because yeah, it's just a matter of numbers. I think it's an easier thing to. It's all difficult, but getting to the security center and then me hacking it might be the better choice than dealing with every single one of those sentries. And
If you
stuff.
get to the security center, Yara will have something to do and can hack the turrets and can potentially give you more allies against these overwhelming forces.
Right.
I should note that you're
Sure.
facing 4 to 5 rival enemies.
Yeah.
Gervalt's facing like 1 rival, 2 minions. The other guys are facing 1 nemesis and 9 minions.
So we need numbers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Ditch Sin, he's fine. All he is down right now.
Or like I don't know, fold him into a rectangle and like tuck him behind a crate.
Yeah, no, he's bendy. It's
He's
okay.
gaseous. Yeah.
Are you? All right then. You can whisper away or whatever you do. All right. So can I spend, I guess, another maneuver instead to get closer to the security center?
Yeah, we'll say that
Wherever
you're
that
like
may
on the
be.
line.
Yeah, sure.
You're like climbing down a ladder, we'll say.
Zoldanrock's like, no, oh, and just kind of like pushing Sin's various armor pieces closer to each other into as small a space as possible. Okay, bye.
Hopefully that works. All right.
Feel weird.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Because I can't
Hellraiser
spend
for the
strain to
boss.
do anything. So
You just
That's
wait
true.
here.
I'll leave.
All right. Another NPC turn. And it's like the top of the round, I think. So let's have...
Oh, is it the?
It is. I think we've been doing Sin's turns, in spite of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't mind.
It's fine. I'll get rid of the last PC slot, because apparently there's no way to heal Sin, like until the end of the encounter. Apparently, so I'm just gonna
That's
remove
the
that.
Krias downside.
It was also just a really, really unlucky shot.
Yeah, I was also gonna ask like, hey, do we want to homebrew like spend a story point to do something? But like, I don't know. If things get really desperate, we can figure out that. But
Yeah. We'll see how soon it takes to get this massive encounter done.
We
Okay.
have to
Remember,
keep an extra suit of
surrendering
armor
up-
around.
Encounter.
What does Shepard say?
I was saying we can keep an extra suit of armor around. It's like their temporary armor.
All right, we're gonna go
But it's not red.
up here and have the Union agent go at the top of the round. They are going to shoot at Shepard again, which I need to set difficulty for. Difficulty 1.
They're shooting, or are they in melee?
They're shooting.
The last thing I'll say before we move on to the thing is just for the future, the Xenobio Medicum is a thing it seems like you can take with you.
Yeah.
It's the size of a backpack, it's a lot of encumbrance, but it would allow, for example, Yara, if they had it on
Yeah.
them, to
I kind of
heal
knew
them.
that, but the problem was I already have, with all the other supplies I have, would be
Exactly.
past the
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
So if anything, Shepard could probably carry that on future missions.
Sure, that would make sense.
Upgrade the difficulty of all combat checks targeting a character number of times equal to the strain suffered. You suffered 2, so I've upgraded
Melee.
it twice. Oh, and melee.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying melee.
Okay, I didn't know why you were saying it. I thought you were just asking out of curiosity.
Yeah, because if it's melee, then it works. If it's not, then it's just normal.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
what do you have? Like parry or something?
No, they're
It's just
defensive
defensive
stance.
Oh, defensive stance. Gotcha.
But I guess it only works for melee.
All right.
You can't go into a defensive stance against a bullet.
Well, it's not a
I
bullet.
can.
Bullet.
It's a grazer. Finally, a hit.
I want that.
That is 4 damage. It has Pierce 5, so it completely ignores your soak.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
jeez.
And they're gonna recover a strain. This guy is a nemesis, so he has a strain pool. Yeah, he fires at you and gets a pot shot off on your shoulder. You hear like sparks flying near you, Shepard. And they are going to... Let's say they're going to maneuver and they're going to duck under the vehicle. So I'm going to put them like here. Just to say that they're away, instead of making it look like they're on top of you. And they're also using their second maneuver, I guess, to drop prone, technically.
Coward.
Hooray!
Grazer is gamma ray laser, shortened.
I didn't know that. Ow.
Yeah, ow!
All right.
Not great.
Who wants the multiplicative PC thing that is now at 16?
I love that it keeps growing.
Maybe it's the
just
turn order.
No, it's like +4 each cycle.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean,
I think the truck people should do it.
yeah, maybe. So here's the thing: we're at 3 and 3 on story points. If Nolly goes, I don't have any bonuses slung at me, but I still might be able to hit double advantage to buy back a couple of story points.
That'd be good. And then if there's also NPCs attacking, then they can still try to go for me, potentially.
Yeah, I can try and wipe out the red group and like move to you.
Okay.
So, all right. So I will. Nolly will spend a story point and brawl with this red group.
All right. So that is upgrading the attack, right? That's what you're using it for?
I'm gonna upgrade my roll.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. Once again, let's see if this ends hilariously. Not
You
hilariously.
hit.
And it's well, okay. Oh, I only do 10 damage.
All you do
Yeah.
is 10 damage, which is enough to kill them both.
And actually 12. Because oh, sorry. I realize we can't retroactively fix this, but unless otherwise stated, triggered abilities cost 2 advantage
Okay.
instead of 1. So we technically triggered the stun wrong the last time, but whatever.
I have it in my notes as only requiring 1, but maybe that's wrong because I wrote it down wrong.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, we can discuss it. But anyway, yeah.
These guys both die.
Yeah. I punched them out of the car.
Yep. They are launched out of the car and down onto the elevator ground.
And then Nolly will, I guess, spend 1 maneuver to join Shepard on top of the truck.
All right.
It's not moving right now.
It is not.
I know. Maybe I should move towards the button.
Sure.
I was saying just help Shepard. Why not?
I don't know. Shepard seems
Taking care of their actions is probably good.
You mean like taking care of like turning the elevator back on?
No, taking care of them personally, so they have less actions.
Oh, okay, all right.
Also, I'm going to get
Yeah.
rid of the lowest NPC thing because you removed a minion group.
Okay. And also careful because there's a dude underneath the truck if you're moving off the truck.
There is.
I'm still on the truck, so.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be if you moved towards the button.
Ho-ho. And let me just check maneuvers if there's anything good I can use. I guess, yeah, I will assist Shepard for 2 strain.
All right.
Okay,
Sounds
that's
good.
me.
NPC turn. Let's have these 3 guys engaged with Nolly and Shepard. Let's have them attack Shepard because they're still the biggest. And they're not bright.
Hey.
Upgraded
But you're talking
twice.
about them.
Yes.
What color's the light they're going now? Red still?
Yeah.
Enforcers.
We're engaged in combat. Always red.
All right. Unarmed. Wait, why don't they just shoot? This hasn't worked in the past.
Mm.
Just shoot at them with the fucking...
You just said they were dumb, so maybe they forgot.
No, they're gonna maneuver, take out their weapons, and shoot at you, which is
Well, they would have
difficulty.
to-
What?
Do they have to disengage and then maneuver away and then take out their weapons and shoot?
They're not gonna move away. They're just gonna shoot from melee.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. It's just difficulty 2 instead of difficulty 1.
Yeah.
All right. They should be good to go. Okay, 1 hit. So that's soak 5. That's 2 damage. And then 1 advantage. They will just boost the next people's attack. So I might as well have the next Enforcer group go as well. And they will shoot at Shepard. Actually, they'll shoot at Nolly because Nolly's hopping on board.
Mhm.
They're going to shoot.
Before you roll,
What?
I think I will take this. What? So I think I will take this opportunity to just use it or lose it. Sidestep. Once per round, I may suffer a number of strain. Blah, blah, blah. I have rank 1. Until the end of my next turn, the difficulty of all ranged combat checks against me is increased by 1. So I'm going to spend 1 strain because I have 1 rank.
Okay.
So bump that difficulty up by 1.
Okay, it was 1 purple, now it's 1 red. They still have a boost because of the other guys. Okay, they hit. Minus your soak, which is 4, so that's 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And they get a despair. Weapon immediately runs out of ammo? Could be. Yeah, we'll say that they are reloading. All their platoon is reloading. They do have 3 advantage though, so let's say that they shot at your Veribui. That is disabled until your next turn.
No.
Nobody has any weapons. That's what makes it more fun. All right.
All right, Indiana Jones, Steven Spielberg looking ass.
We're never the dog, Indiana.
Your Veribui shuts down. Temporarily, of course. Next PC turn, who wants it?
Me.
Yeah. Let's complete the
Go and,
trifecta.
yeah, let's go and punch some people. Potentially toss them off the elevator.
All right.
So, brawl.
I'm going to do an opposed brawl. So I have set the difficulty for that.
Skill.
Oh my goodness. Yikaroos.
Wait, you need to roll a boost because I assisted you.
Yeah.
I will apply a boost.
Come on, 1 success.
Blanks. All right. Oh, you also have a downside as well. I think that was from a setback that was applied to you.
Yes.
So you get 4 threats.
Great.
Congratulations.
It's cool. Great.
I love it.
I'm gonna say that you have fallen prone.
On the hauler?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. There's a big
So-
scary guy underneath, so I don't wanna fall down there.
So you've dropped prone. You can technically use a maneuver to get back up again.
I mean, probably better to do that than stay on the ground, so yeah.
All right, you get up. You have 1 maneuver left if you spend 2 strain.
No. Well,
Alrighty
unless I
then.
go back into defense position. But I have to spend 3 strain. I could do it. But they're not shooting me? Never mind. I'm fine. I'm just standing up.
All right,
They're not hitting me with melee, so there's no point.
next PC turn. Who wants it?
I'll go because there's nothing really interesting for me to do.
Just kill the guys.
You
All
got
right,
it, dude.
I think I'm gonna just keep on attacking the bodyguard.
Okay. Their difficulty is set.
Shit.
All right. 2 threats. I'll give them a boost to their next check.
Ah.
A miss, and you've fallen out of position.
All right. Use a maneuver. Engage my environmental effect on my spacesuit, and
Oh.
that's about it.
Okay. You slip on your spacesuit. Like
Are
the
they
helmet.
getting affected by the narrow gases at all? Or
It
do they
hasn't
have
come
stuff
in
on?
yet.
It
Okay.
hasn't come in yet.
All right.
You've had a round to deal with it. I'm sure you'll deal with it.
Yeah, we already did. He has a spacesuit and I have a breather.
Okay.
I guess then I'm not engaged with anybody and my range is medium. I might just do a little. I'll use a maneuver to go over here and then I'll use a maneuver to aim, take some more strain, and I'll shoot the bodyguard since he seems more of a threat.
All right. So you aim. You're at farther range, so now the difficulty has increased to 2. And I'll say they probably have partial cover from this distance since you're still shooting through a doorway.
Oh, well then I wouldn't.
The door isn't
I sh-
closed, but
Then
the
could I
further
just
away you
shoot him-
move from the door,
Then could I just shoot before I move then?
sure.
That would be silly. Yeah, so then I'll just aim, shoot, and then I'll move. Ready?
Difficulty set. Only advantages. Fantastic.
Well, I could just not spend the strain to move, so I guess I won't spend the strain to move. Alright, nothing happened.
Fantastic. They're caught in a ruckus conflict in there. Last PC turn, Zaldenrock.
Me.
Keep on sneaking.
Keep on sneaking towards the security center, I guess.
Yeah, 1 maneuver to get in here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
'cause by the way, I assume I'm now next to the console. This is the inner console area.
you were always near the console. That's just the computer room.
Okay, alright.
Okay, Zaldenrock. You sneak towards the security center. Let's see if there's anything difficult here. I'm going to say that the security center has some sort of lock on it. There's also a guard at either side of the entrance. It's a largely brutalistic structure, mostly featureless. There is, however, a balcony on top of it, though it is separate from the rest of the other balconies surrounding, presumably so that more enforcers could shoot from up there.
And is there like a... There's no way to get into the security center from that balcony, is there?
Probably.
Probably.
You'd have to get up there somehow.
Right.
Or you'd have to get past these guys. And past a lock.
Yes, that sounds like a lot of things I just don't know how to... Or I'm not able to do right now.
I mean, you already stealthed for getting past the guys. The difficulty would be the lock. Could he blast the lock open or something?
Well,
Sure,
I assume
but
they're standing right near
they,
the door.
they are right near the door. So if you stealth up to them, they are going to notice you. Because you're
Right.
getting engaged with them, essentially.
I think
Same
my
with
best
shooting.
bet is trying to sneak up to that balcony.
Okay, do you have a way up there?
I'm a bird, I fly. No.
You could
How
probably...
high up is it?
It's fairly high
If
up.
I may offer,
Yeah.
if you want to say that while you were passing by my body and you grabbed my intruder puck and use a story point for that,
That unlocks.
It automatically
Locked,
unlocks things,
right?
I think. in a
yeah,
way.
it's when using the puck, your character upgrades the ability of a skullduggery check they make twice.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's it can be used to open virtually any sort of lock, electronic or physical. So
Is it possible to
Right.
distract the guards?
Do not throw the puck at them or away from them.
I did it. Oh wait.
I need that.
Yeah. So if I did that, then I would just have to get them away from the door somehow.
Yeah. Do you,
Throw a rock
have,
somewhere else.
do you have something you could use as a distraction, or do you want to spend a story point to maybe come up with some sort of distraction?
To have a blades in the dark sort of, you had something you
Right.
could use.
Would I have to use a story point to remember that I actually grabbed the puck from Sin?
I don't think that's super necessary.
All
Just
right.
write it down. Just
Normally,
write it down.
sure, but okay. If you spend a story point, I will create a distraction for you.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Okay, spend that story point. Zoldenrock, you look out from like around the corner of the security center. You see the two guards there looking around. He's got to be around here somewhere. We got to keep eyes on this door. And then let's flash back to that time that you were on the balustrade, and you pull out a grenade that you had earlier and set it to a time delay, and then leapt away. An explosion goes off up in this direction. It doesn't hurt any of the enforcers, but they all are immediately drawn to the eruption. What was that? And they're all gonna rush over that way.
Yay.
Also, how much does a grenade cost? We'll say, infantry grenade. It costs 40 ore, so just delete 40 ore and say that you bought one.
All right.
Alright, they're sufficiently distracted. And, let's see, that wasn't really an action, that was a flashback, I guess. So you can still use the intruder puck. So,
Okay.
why don't you make a skullduggery check? Which I'm gonna say is difficulty 3. And what does it apply? 2 successes or something? Or upgrade it? Upgrade the ability twice?
Yeah.
I
Upgrade
Okay.
twice. Is
Okay,
what,
I've applied 2
Jay's
upgrades
said.
then. This is skullduggery. 2 successes and 2 threats. Interesting. I'll find a way to use those 2 threats, but you have gotten into the security center. That is your action for this round. I'm going to have the NPCs go next, and they're going to use their maneuvers to get up here and start searching around. So it's going to cost these guys some strain to get up here. And they're all going to do a collective perception check. Once again. Yours is what? One yellow, 3 green is your thing?
my stealth.
Yes, your stealth.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, the enforcers are going to make perception check, which is cunning, which is 2. Alright. Okay,
Damn.
which is fine, I suppose. They get up there, they look around. 2 of them yell at the other one, "What are you doing away from your post? Look! He's down there!"
Yup.
Pretty much.
Take
Well,
this
they-
tech and get out of there.
That was their check. However, they're allowed to, since you got 2 threats, make a maneuver as an incidental. So they're all gonna move, like, start moving towards you. They're on the line again. To get this guy out of the way.
Take his dead body out. You're
Yeah.
out here.
In fact, we're gonna keep 2 up here, just so that they have a height advantage. Zoldenrock, they got some threats, so you could do a free maneuver out of turn. and get inside the building, which would give you
Yeah,
cover.
get inside there. And I don't know if closing the door is like a.
That's another
extra
maneuver,
action.
so you're just
Alright, so I'll
inside
just
right
get
now.
in the building. That's fine.
Awesome. I think that's good on them. Next NPC turn. I guess the turrets might have something to say. Maybe they're shooting at Zaldenrock as you're going in. So let's have them do stuff. They have not done stuff yet. They are a group of 4. And they have a micro cannon.
Great.
So let's do this. They are at.
Oh, it's small. Surely it doesn't do a lot of damage.
They're also at very far range. So 1, 2, 3. So that's at least hard.
Just think of the mini cricket from Men in Black. Like, yeah, that's not going to do any damage.
It's just a micro cannon.
And then I'll say that Zaldenrock has 2 cover because they're benefiting from cover. Here we go. Beam micro cannon. I tried to spam it, but it didn't work. So they're just shooting. They're just shooting. 3 threats. The turret falls prone. Enemy gains a significant advantage. Not sure what that would be.
Maybe the turrets make a smoke cloud. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll say that your defense has increased even further. Maybe created a dangerous area for the enforcers to go through. Also, these guys have an ability. For each other minion in the attack, they add an automatic advantage to the attack. So they're actually going to negate all of those threats, I'm realizing now. But they still miss. Second group. They completely miss, but they get 3 advantages. They add some advantages to their attack. They're going to negate your cover for the full round. They're going to start shooting at the entrance, forcing you back out into the open, I suppose. So now you're like on the back side of the building, but the door is still there. Okay, so that's going to be that. That was another NPC action. We move on to the next person. Let's go over here. Let's have the bodyguard. Got their bodies. They get... I believe they all have boosts.
Yeah.
So let's boost them up.
They already picked up their weapons, right?
Yeah, their weapons are active again from the EMP. So let's do bodyguard attack. They got snub gauntlets. Let's just keep going with that. Oh, I need to give you... You have defense 1, right, Gervault?
No, for melee's defense 2.
That's 2. Okay. Negate one of the advantages. We're gonna give this guy a +1 defense as well, so they all have a bit of defense now. They also hit, so that's minus your...
6 damage.
Yeah, 6 damage minus your thing. Oh wait, they can use abilities. They can use
Stop.
abilities.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. They're gonna use their link. So spend 2 things for that. And disorient 3? What does that do?
Oh.
Target is disoriented for X rounds. So 3 rounds. Which is a setback on all checks. Let's just do link. I don't remember if you can activate multiple weapon abilities, but I think we've been playing it as no. So they're just gonna do a link, so that deals an extra 5 damage, the base damage. That's 11 damage. Oh, you down.
Yep, I'm down.
Alright. Uh-oh. Let's have these guys rush in with a maneuver.
Hey, Jay, we should hang out.
In like Among Us, they're just the ghosts, just
Yeah.
watching everybody.
Finish your tasks.
All right, these guys are gonna come in here.
The cards are so hard to swipe.
Shane wouldn't finish a task.
Nope.
All right, this is difficulty 1. Yara, do you have any defense?
I'm a field researcher. I might not. Hold on. Shit, it's in weapons and talents, or where is this supposed to be?
If you're wearing armor, it would just...
item inventory. No, I got no defense. I just have soak 2.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they come in with a triumph, which I guess they're going to spend on a critical injury.
Beam rifle only gets 1 setback die? Or one difficulty die?
It's 1 difficulty because they're in short range.
Oh.
There's no cover because they just entered the room.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6 damage and a critical injury.
Right. How do I roll for critical injury?
There should be a button.
It's like next to the critical wounds.
It's on its own tab, I think. There's like a tab that says like injuries. I'm actually not looking at a character sheet.
Yeah, it's just like
where it says
sheet,
like
weapons,
character
critical
info,
injury.
skills, weapons. Yep. Hamstrung. Damn, those hams are strung.
Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
You lose the free maneuver until the end of the... So you have to spend strain for your second maneuver.
You have a Charlie horse.
Or no.
I just have to spend strain to use a maneuver.
Oh yeah, that's technically what that is, because your free maneuver is the one that you get automatically every turn.
Yeah.
Oof.
Can't do maneuvers unless I spend strain.
Okay. That's them. Let's see. What did we do? We did enforcers, turrets, bodyguard, infantry. Okay, so we're correct. There's just a lot of enemies.
Yep.
Let's have this Union agent do an action. No, wait, they've acted this turn. So let's... Who's left? Have I been rolling for dead people again? No, I don't think so. I think I just haven't done these enforcer guys. The truck guys.
Yes, I think that is true.
I think I did them at the end of the last round or something. Alright, so let's attack Shepard again. Do pistol, difficulty 2. You didn't increase anything.
Nope.
I'm gonna spend a story point to upgrade it. There it goes.
You're freaking moly!
Okay, you go down, I think. No, wait,
much
you don't.
damage?
It's 4 after the soak.
I'm still up.
Okay, awesome. They will give a boost to the next people's check, and that
Supposed
people's...
to be TPK?
I don't know, man. I do not... You guys have rolled a lot of failed dice, somehow.
You've rolled very, very poorly.
Yeah.
Even though, like, the difficulties have been, like, 1 and 2, maybe some setback dice.
We've rolled a lot of blanks.
Yeah. And they rolled blanks once.
Oh, whoops.
We all remember when.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry, I somehow got... I think I hit a hotkey and got switched off of just random clicking.
Alright, last group. We're going to shoot at Nolly. They're the blue guys, so they're shooting from a different range.
And their difficulty is upgraded by 1.
Yes, you did say that. We will upgrade the difficulty once. Cool. Well, in spite of their difficulty being upgraded, they have triumphed. Nolly, you take a critical injury. You take 7 minus your soak.
4.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Alright, for critical injuries, let's scroll there, and then it's just roll critical, no offset.
Yes.
Okay.
Staggered. You can attacker may immediately attempt another free attack using the same die pool as the original attack.
What is that bullshit? That's
Alright.
a high roll.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
That's-
down as well.
You're down as well. Okie dokie. Artichoke.
GG, guys.
Top of the round. Hooray.
Maybe we all just get captured.
Yeah, it's leaning towards that way. This looks like a failed heist. Zaldenrock, do you want it?
What?
It's at the top of the
burden
round. It's
this
the,
responsibility.
the total 20 PC initiative.
The burden of not rolling bad.
Oh God.
You're so
Okay.
I
close.
can take it and do a dermal sealer on Nolly
That's true too, if you want it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
if you want to
Or-
think. All right.
And
Yeah.
then we just have to survive 2 NPC turns, and then I could dermal sealer you and do stuff. So
I mean, I could dermal sealer myself then.
yep, that's
But
two,
actually,
2 different maneuvers. Yep. It would just take strain.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've
Take
got
2
plenty of
strain. You kind of like open a thing, and then a dermal sealer just shoots out of your torso and plucks into Nolly and injects its dermally sealing juices. Oh, wait a minute. A dermal sealer is more. I'm gonna imagine it more like a spray. You
It
just
is
hold.
more like a spray. It's a
Yeah.
foam spray.
Yeah, you hold up your armpits and then shoot out a little stink cloud, and it seals
No.
some of Nolly's wounds.
No. Administered via pointing. Just point.
Oh, but it's in your
Point.
And then
armpit
out of-
pouches.
no.
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 Oh no.
Not an
Shepherd.
otter.
Shepard points, and out of the tip of their finger sprays a little mist.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then you shoot yourself as well.
There's a button I hit, and I just gotta go and
A
fill with
shepherd
dermal sealer.
can accept dermal sealers, if I recall.
Yes, but
Just your dermis
I don't
is silicone.
remember when
5.
I was last healed, because I think there was a point in time that
Today?
I had a dermal sealer. I don't know if it was today.
I don't think it was today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Even if it was last session, because last session you didn't do anything. You weren't
no,
even
we
here.
were on the we were on the planet for at least 2 sessions.
You're
so-
fine.
okay,
You can
I think I'm
heal
fine.
5.
Done.
And Nolly heals 5.
Yep.
You still have an action.
Fucking punch the guy in front of me.
Okay, just punch.
I mean, I would like to brawl.
Okay, so I've been doing the brawl checks because you want to throw somebody out, which would automatically kill them. You could also just attack them, which is technically easier to do.
Is it though?
Well, one is 2 purple, 2 red, and one is 2 purple.
Oh, well, yeah, then I'll do the punch one. Fuck that.
Okay.
But I'm still using brawl, right?
You-
Whatever your weapon is for unarmed.
Yeah. Brawl.
Yeah, so brawl.
You good?
I'm good. Hooray!
Yay!
Now, what's your damage for your unarmed?
I
4.
believe it's going to be 5 because it's 5 total. Her brawl is 4.
And
Or
plus 1
brawn.
success. Got it.
Yes.
Brawn.
So that is 5 damage. One guy gets punched. As you're healing them. Alright, next NPC turn. I'm gonna spend another story point. I'm gonna have the Union agent do an out-of-turn action. Let's have them... Yeah. Let's have them do a check. They're gonna maneuver over to the elevator, the button, and then they are going to use their turn now coming up to do a check. Where are their abilities? Okay, they don't have any mechanics abilities, but they're gonna try and do it anyway. They have intelligence 3. I'm going to say it's an average difficulty thing, and I'll also upgrade it using another story point. Okay. The elevator starts moving again. The Union agent has successfully restarted its movement. They're then going to use a maneuver to leap onto the opposite cable, the one that is not going up, and then they start going down on the cable and leave the battle.
Coward.
Well, they probably don't want to get gunned down by the 8 turrets.
Yeah.
Alright, next NPC turn. Let's move to... Let's be cruel a bit and move over to Yara. This bodyguard's going to come in here and yell at Yara to surrender and drop their weapons.
fine. Just shoot.
Drop your weapons. Just kill me. Unless you mean
We'll
you're
know
just
how this ends.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm not doing it.
You're not
Because at
dropping
this
your
point,
weapons.
It's we're so fucked. But the only thing keeping Zoldenrock or any sort of turn of the tide is being able to get to the console.
okay.
Like not having a maneuver is going to be a huge issue because I can't even get to Garvolt in one round.
So, I'm going to have him do a. Let's see.
Or do you want to make it a social thing?
I am going to make it a social thing. He's going to do a coercion check, which I believe is willpower, which is he's going to add.
Surrender.
Yeah, he's going to add a. What's it called? C. What do the Letnev add to coercion checks?
Oh, let me.
Also, Yara, I'm going to need your discipline levels.
3 green.
3 green.
They add 1 success, automatic success.
Okay. This isn't a particularly good roll, but we'll try it. Okay. They did 1 threat, 1 success, so they're going to deal 1 strain to you. And then they're going to suffer a strain as well. Drop your weapons! Drop them! And then you're like in a standoff in this situation. All right, next PC turn. Who's up and wants it?
Please drop them.
Please drop them.
I guess I can go.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we have
Right.
4 PC turns in a row.
Yeah. So I think so. I'm in that security center room right now, or no?
You're just outside. It's a maneuver to get in again.
All right. So can I use an action to shoot one of these boys up here? I assume one that's closer. What?
I'm gonna make a suggestion. If you
Uh-huh.
maneuver inside of the security center, you can then use your action, because you need to use your action for a second maneuver
Oh,
to
to close the door.
close the door. You could put in the thumb drive, probably.
Oh, I have it.
That
You
was
and
the whole
Sin were the
reason you
people
had
that
to
had
get
it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll do that then. Maneuver, get in.
Yeah, you most definitely have the thumb drive.
Yep.
Yes, I definitely do. And it's a great thumb drive too. Yeah, so
Nice.
action, stick it in.
It's a
great
great thumb drive.
You rush in, stick it in. You're now benefiting from cover again. The turrets had gotten you out before, but now you're totally safe in there. And I think that's you because you're winded.
Yeah.
Next
I
PC
can't do anything
turn.
else.
Yara, you technically don't need to be in this computer room in order to access that thumb drive, because it was connected to your savant. So if you want to try
Yeah.
and get out of here,
The problem is I can't take maneuvers.
but you can spend story points. And I did say something that costs a story point.
And
but
you can spend stress for maneuvers.
well, that means I only can move 1 square. But what would you say you could spend a story point for?
Well, I said that I was going to spend it, but you could have it conveniently happen now.
Duh, gas.
Well, the gas would work. Yeah, I'd like the gas to go off. That'd be great.
Game Master, gas, please.
I would like to toot.
Surrender your weapons. Drop them. And Yara's just like, 3, 2, 1. Gas. Gas starts pouring through vents into the room. The bodyguards, who aren't wearing any like breather masks or anything at this point, they immediately start coughing. What's the access code? Somebody find it! The room is now filled with gas. They can't see you.
Alright, I'm gonna start trying to hack the system.
All right.
If there's any setback dice, I can ignore them because I have a knack for it.
Okay. I will say that because this, I haven't really been applying them in any way, that you have negated a bunch of setbacks caused by its natural defenses.
Okay. Oh, actually, I'll be honest, it was 2, because of my talent, I ignored 2. So, is it just what's the skill difficulty, I guess?
I'll say the difficulty is, it's 3.
Okay. And I don't have access to the computer network until I hack it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll
Do you want
try to
to
hack it.
spend a story point to increase your roll?
Can I spend more than one
Can you
story
spend-
point?
Yeah,
You can
one
do
extra
more than
gas.
one per turn. It's just not more than one per roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do I get to know the difficulty?
It's difficulty 3.
Our luck's been terrible. I should make sure I at least get into the system.
Yeah,
not?
just always boost when
Yeah,
you can.
I'll boost it.
You have 2 people down.
All right. I haven't been futzing with the story point pool, so you could just.
I
I did
believe
it.
it's currently synced, yeah.
I updated it.
All right, here I go.
Success.
See what is with this roll? Look at all those.
You can recover a strain. You can recover a strain. You succeeded. You can now do a maneuver to activate a system or like a file or whatever. So you could technically now turn the turrets on the enforcers.
Yeah, that's what's probably the best thing to do to at least get some sort of leeway.
All right, beep boop boop bop. All the turrets immediately stop firing at the entrance, and then the enforcers are like, "What? What's going on?" And they turn towards them and start shooting at the balcony. They are now targeted to attack any Letnev enforcers in the area. They immediately need to take cover, so they're probably going to do that during their turns. All right, Yara, you can take strain if you want another maneuver.
I had to take strain to do that. Can I take more than one strain to do double maneuvers?
Oh, that's right, you lost your free one.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I think because there's still a hard limit on 2 maneuvers per turn, I think you could probably do another one. It would just still cost strain. I don't know if that's right or not, but I'll say that you can do another one if you take 2 strain.
Okay, so I'm in the security system. Anyone got any ideas what else I could do other than to turn the turrets?
Could get out of here.
Takes a while. I already have the thing synced up to my thing, so yeah, I guess I'll spend one to get into this range.
You can
Sure,
Lock
you head
doors,
in there.
Lock doors, make a safe path.
Yeah, you are in an obscured area, which I'll look up what that does, but for now I'll say that they aren't really super engaged with you. You're just like looking around, or sneaking around them. Alright, next PC turn.
Is it
Top?
2 strain or 1 strain to make a maneuver?
2.
2.
Do you mind if I take my turn? Because I can sling some healing your way. Shepard.
I mean, technically you haven't had a turn yet.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's actually true. You've already used your turn, so it
Yeah.
has to be my turn if we're going up north. All right, cool.
Yeah, I technically haven't deleted Gervalt's turn yet.
So what I would like to do is maneuver to pull up, like basically seal the hood on my spacesuit. Well, I guess, have they only locally released gas? Did Yara
There's only
locally-
gas in that building.
Okay, so
They're
I
in a
don't
completely
have-
different area.
Okay, so I don't have to spend that maneuver. Okay, I will certainly spend a maneuver, though, healing Shepard. It'll only be 4 with the dermal sealer, but it's
Yep.
still good. So it certainly starts there. And then I will spend a story point, and I'm going to brawl with the enforcers that are here, but since my last turn, my Veribui is disabled, so it's just going to be a basic unarmed attack.
Okay. I have upgraded. Your difficulty is 2. Go.
Okay.
One
Terrific.
success. That's 4 damage. That's enough to knock out a guy.
Yay!
And then a little bit over for 2.
Yes.
Well, that was great.
So now I have. If
Nice.
I maneuver for the cost of 2 stress left, what is worth it to do?
Could go inside the vehicle and somehow like lock yourself in so it's safer, but
Yeah, but I feel like I should. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm going. So if I were to choose to go into a guarded stance now, does that the +1 setback to attacks, does that roll into like my next turn basically? Because I've already done an attack this turn.
I believe the way that it's worded in the book, the guarded stance will, like, it'll affect your entire next turn. The setback. You can't just like fade it to the end of your turn and then not get any downside.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I still think that's worth it because of how much damage I have, so I will take 2 stress to have a guarded stance, or 2 strain.
Definitely remind me if I attack you.
And I am also going to take another strain to dodge again, or sidestep. So you are going to get 1 setback and an upgrade on all range. I'll remind you of everything.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to take my second wind and recover 3 strain.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm at 7 strain. That's it. I'm done. The end.
Okay, last PC turn is Gervault, but Gervault is down. We go to the NPCs again. Let's just take care of people up here. By take care of, I mean shoot at. Gang Enforcers. Let's shoot at Nolly so I don't have to remember anything. The blue guys are going to shoot at Nolly. So they upgrade it once and then get a setback die?
Yes, they upgrade it once and they get a setback die, and I have defense 2 against this.
Okay, so that adds 2 more setback dice.
So no, sorry. No, the +1, so they get 2 setback dice instead of 3. They get 2. Defense 1. I now have defense 2, which means 2 setback dice. I'm the one who gets the disadvantage or the setback on attacks.
Okay, I don't know why it took so long for it to populate. We're just going to use the first one, which I believe is nothing. Yeah, that's 0.
Yeah, the first one is nothing.
That's 0 things. So it shoots, it goes past you. Your defensive stance paid off. Let's go to Shepherd, who has difficulty 2 to hit. Even though they're using...
I didn't use my thing.
It's difficulty 2 because they are using ranged weapons within melee range.
Gotcha.
Ranged light weapons in melee range. No setbacks. 2 advantage. No successes, so they didn't hit, but they got a triumph.
Doesn't triumph count as a success?
It does, but it got canceled. But the fact that it's there means that you can spend it. So they're going to increase the... They're going to upgrade Shepherd's next difficulty of their next check.
Rude.
You were the target. And then 2 advantages. 3 extra maneuver? Yeah, we'll just add a setback to it as well. They're focusing a lot of their fire on Shepherd. Okay. That was 2 NPCs, I believe.
Yep, and that's both of the ones up here, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going to...
This whole area is done.
We're going to move down here, and I think the enforcers are going to take cover, and they're going to be engaged with the turrets for some time. I'm going to just remove them from the initiative. All of them.
Fuck 'em.
So next NPC turns are in fact going to be these guys. Let's send the fog to the back layer. Back. There we go. Okay. These guys don't have their boosts anymore in spite of their appearance. God damn it, there's so many icons. I need to get rid of them. Anyway, bodyguard, let's search. We gotta find this guy. Actually, this is Neurogas. I think they're going to take a maneuver to get out their breather mask and put it on. Which I guess technically is 2 maneuvers because they had other stuff equipped. So that's going to cost him 2 strain. And the infantry soldiers are just going to spend their entire turns doing that. That's another NPC turn.
So am I engaged but not engaged with them? Because that's also important with the maneuver economy.
Let me look up the environmental effect of concealment. It just improves stealth. I guess. So I guess you're technically still engaged with them.
I can't get out of engagement then.
Okay, so they're going to... well, you could. It just costs strain, right?
I guess, but it would be costing 4 strain just to get out because of the disengage.
Okay. So they're going to try and find you, I guess. Bodyguard is the only guy
Should
that
be
can
easy.
act.
Do I look at my stealth?
Yes. They don't have any bonuses, so they just use cunning, which is 1. They're probably not going to see you unless you fail miserably.
I have 3.
3 perps, got it.
'cause
And
I'm
then
just agile.
I'm going to say it's light obscurement. They're going to add 1 setback die. They failed to see you.
Can I
And
take an incidental maneuver?
you could. Yeah, if you want to.
I'd like to do that so I could at least get in the same square as Gervault.
Go ahead.
Or no, I'd have to take that as a...
Oh, you could take the disengage, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it as a disengage. That way
Alright.
I won't have to spend.
That sounds good. Either way, they didn't see you. The other guys didn't go. The last NPCs... They all go, like, before the NPCs. So, we're gonna do these enforcers again. Okay. Oh, wait, they already went this. Oh, but it's the top of the round.
They did.
No, wait. What?
So did you skip enough NPC turns when you said that the heavy enforcers and the turrets were all going to just skip their turns?
I thought I did. Because we got...
Okay.
I'm counting 1, 2, 3 for the 2 sets of turrets and then all the guards. Then we skip the bodyguard. Oh, I need to skip 1 more. There is still 1 left. Oh, I didn't delete. I didn't delete the guy that left. Got it. So it's the top of the round.
Alright, Yara would like to get Gervault up so he can have a turn.
All right, sounds good.
So Yara spends 4 strain, so she could get 2 strain to get in there, and then another strain to maneuver Gervault up.
All right.
So Gervault, did you dermal seal today or no?
So 4
No, I
total
did not.
strain.
So how much?
At 5 then.
You heal 5 with a dermal sealer that Yara pulls out of their pouch.
I am almost knocked out from all these maneuvers.
It's hefty.
It's rough.
Guess
Okay.
what? I can heal strain.
Oh, that's fair.
By yelling at
Girl
you.
also like, yeah, get up. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just a little winded.
Yara's
Oh,
like,
what? You a
"Okay,
little
all right,
baby?
all right. Gervault, the gas is going. I got the turrets online, but goddamn my leg. They got my leg. God damn it. It hurts.
Stop whinging. That's my inspirational speech.
Oh god, it hurts so bad.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
To be fair, this would be a bad injury because I'm already past the halfway point.
Yeah. So Yara,
Okay, I could technically do 1 action.
Yeah.
Does the security system affect anything on the elevator? I'm like doing a little browsing through.
no, I said the elevator was connected to this, I think.
Okay.
So if you went back in the other room with the neurotoxin and the guards, you could. However, you could also close the door.
Yeah, I could do that.
But you've already
Oh,
done
but
2 maneuvers
I
this
already
turn.
do.
Let the neurotoxin take care of it.
Yeah, I could just shoot then. Why not? Fuck it.
There is also a locked door in this room leading to the outside, so if you wanted, you could try to unlock the door to the outside. That's a check.
That's a check. That's a skullduggery check, or could I use a hack tool or something?
I'm gonna say it's skullduggery.
Okay. Do I even have skullduggery points? Let me see. I think it would just be basic agility.
Okay, it's difficulty 2.
Yeah, it's possible. I have 1 in it for some reason. Okay, let's go.
You succeeded.
Why?
Nice.
Where was that a while ago?
Hey, don't complain. Someone's got nothing.
I wish it was advantages though. I could at least recover strain.
It looks like it's an electronic lock, but since you're not on the system, you can't really get in there. However, a good swift kick disables the thing, and you're able to open the door and rush out. Well,
Okay, with 4 successes,
next turn.
I for some reason saw the exact code I needed. I can't use advantage for this. I'm saying I figured out the code just by observing how it's worn down.
all right, sure. You guessed the code correctly the first time.
Because I want to lock this door afterwards. Remember?
All right, next PC turn. Gervault, you want it since you're up again?
No, I can't because the my crit says may only act during the last ally initiative slot on the next turn. So I have to wait.
Christ.
That's fun. Well, who else wants
Curious.
I mean, I guess
it could be one of us.
Nolly and I. I mean, I can just punch because that's the thing I'm doing.
I like punching. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm moving in to attack. Do I have my buttons up?
it? Just a minute. You have a bunch of minuses that I need to apply, including 1 setback and 1 upgraded difficulty.
I thought the setback went away after it was done.
Nope. That was from last round. You just haven't had a turn to use it yet.
Mm.
So you are good to go now.
Well.
Right, they've harassed you a bunch, but you were able to recover 1 strain. So there's that.
Wow.
Their suppressing fire is causing you to backpedal a bit, but you've caught your breath.
I don't breathe. All right.
Wait, right?
What can I do with my maneuver then? Can I assist in some way?
You could assist Nolly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do the assist action.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
appreciate that.
I'm just
Nolly.
gonna whatever you do, I'll just help push you into them.
Awesome. Nolly. I assume you want to go next.
Yes, I would like to brawl with these enforcers. My question to the group is, I still have yet to get, I've literally only gotten single advantages on all of my rolls, even using story points every single time. Are we okay with me using the last story point in a bid to get 2 advantages to buy back 2 story points?
Yeah, why not?
The
You wanna
night is
take
almost
out a
over,
guy.
so-
Yeah, you want to try and take out them, and they'll give you a better chance to take them out.
I have upgraded.
Okay, roll
Terrific.
blank.
Yeah, I can't wait to roll a blank.
1
Oh, that's even worse.
advantage.
Wait. I'm a natural.
Where's the boost?
Yeah, where's the boost?
Okay,
isn't
there's
even
there's
there.
also
Oh.
there's also a boost. We can roll the boosty.
Let's
but
roll the
Yeah.
boost. I forgot
regardless-
to add it. I only applied the upgrade.
Sure.
Ah!
Yay!
That is
There we go.
literally the best possible outcome, I think.
That
Yes.
I was about to use my I get a 1 per session reroll on either piloting or brawl, but I think I'm going to keep this.
Yeah, perfect.
Got it.
So I
So-
will buy back 2 story points,
This guy goes to 7 and gets knocked out. The remaining
and I
4...
deal 10 damage.
Oh, hold on. I haven't been applying their soak. Okay, they have soak 4, so just the 1 guy gets knocked out. Which is fine. Alright, and then you, suck back 2 story points? Is that what happens?
Or I could spend it to deal another 4.
No, take them. Take them.
All right, okay, we'll
Other
suck them back
people
for
need
the
'em too.
Yeah. We might get another couple rounds this game or this session. So
Yeah,
all right,
I'd like to
rock and
finish it
roll.
off. Alright,
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Let's see. I will stab myself with a dermal sealer, which is only going to be 4,
Fine.
just for assurance, so I don't get 1 shot on a round.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
You axe body spray yourself with the dermal sealer, and then you look to Shepard, who grabs you and spins you around to apply their boost, and then your rocket fist knocks the other enforcer off the elevator.
Love
And
it.
also, I'm going to spend another story point and say that the elevator has landed at its destination.
Okay.
It's a long elevator because it's for lifting huge, gigantic mining equipment. So you are now. We'll say that this red line over here is passable, and
Okay.
when you pass it, you will enter in the main area where all the turrets are.
I am going to put my hand on Shepard's wrist, look them deep in the eyes, and then I'm going to spend maneuver to get into the driving seat of the car.
Okay. That'll probably cost 2 strain because you've done a dermal sealer as well.
Yes.
Alrighty. Last PC. Oh, wait, no, I already accelerated it. So Zaldenrock, you have to be next.
Yep. I think at this point there's nothing else for me to do in this place, right? In this center.
Your job is done.
Right.
It might be good just to hunker down or hide and try and escape. It's up to you.
Well, couldn't he rendezvous with the hauler if now that place is accessible? Like he
Could.
just make his way over there.
That's what I'd like to do. Try to reconvene with more people.
If you do, you can just pass this maneuver with pass this line with 2 maneuvers, and I'll just put you like over here.
Yeah,
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could just take cover and shoot from the door. That's another thing that could be done. I would say that.
Who's a threat right now? Is it still these guys out here, or?
They are engaged. I've removed them from the initiative.
All right, yeah. So is it just this guy?
He's also removed from the initiative. He was on the other balcony.
All right. So the other Letnev forces is basically.
Yes, the guys that Shepard and Nolly are dealing with.
Oh yeah, let's do that instead.
Okay, we'll say it's fairly long range. Yeah, it's very long range. So it's going to be difficulty 4. Does what?
Doesn't he have a sniper rifle or something?
Well, it's just its range long.
Oh, okay, it doesn't have any other benefits to long or anything.
No, not really.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll spend a maneuver for aim and then shoot.
Also, whoever is orange has been leaving drawing dots all over the landscape.
I think it's
Oh my god, do I keep...
person again with this line.
Really?
Well, I just deleted a bunch of them.
Oh, all right. I must keep hitting a hotkey that switches me. Oh, Control F. Yes, it's because I have PDFs in other windows and I'm like searching through them. That's why.
All right. So Zaldenrock, are you shooting?
Yeah. You got the maneuver and everything added. The aim.
Difficult. Oh, you're aiming. So now it's set. You also have story points you can spend. Well,
I do.
You got 4 successes. So that's 4 soaks, so they're only going to take 5.
With Pierce 3?
Oh, with Pierce 3. So they're going to take 3 more, so they're going to take 8. That's enough to kill 1 guy. We'll remove the last guy in the minion group. He is knocked off this thing. Best to remove a minion group than to just weaken another minion group. Okay. We're going to remove the last NPC initiative. Well, the lowest one. Awesome. That is your action. They're still benefiting from cover. NPC turns. Okay. Let's just have these guys go. They're going to attack... Let's see. Let's attack Nolly, I guess? Nolly's been doing too many things. I don't like that. Okay, so they're in the car now. But it's fine. They can shoot from here. They were doing that before. So let's just have them shoot. We'll say that you have cover.
And also their difficulty is upgraded because of sidestepping.
Sidestepping. And it's upgraded difficulty. Not boost.
No. It's sidestep is upgrade difficulty. I didn't do a defensive stance or anything. So I have defense 1. Yeah.
Okay. They missed, but they got a triumph. Don't know what that's going to be for now. They're going to upgrade your next difficulty with suppressing fire.
Gross.
All right. The last 3 people is the guys in here. You guys have unlocked the door to the outside, so I think they're just going to emerge in this area. And these guys are all going to start shooting once again. But the difficulty is going to be increased because they're in melee.
Bye-bye.
And let's kill a dog and their master, I guess. Captain's master, sure. Bodyguard. Shooting time. Particle phaser.
Okay, somebody's dead again.
Well, this is stun damage, actually. So they're going to deal 7 stun strain to Gervolt.
What was it?
7 strain. Sorry,
Jesus
I
Christ.
turned away from the mic. Yeah, it's a stun gun.
There's no soak for it or anything.
Oh, I believe you do soak it, so, minus your soak.
I have no soak. Spacesuit has no soak. It's just the defense.
Then you take 7 strain.
Oh, but if it had defense, wouldn't that make setback die?
Yeah, you're right. Forgot to
How
apply
many
it.
defense did you have?
He has
2
two.
for melee.
Well, it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Well, bad luck.
Two
is the
black
PC.
squares, and they don't do anything.
Okay, so you're dealing in not in the physical damage, but okay,
It's dealing only strain. It is literally phaser set to stun.
cool. I'm barely
Your brother
alive.
wants to capture you. Give you a big old hug.
No, the DM is being nice.
That's just the weapon that they have on their character sheet. They just haven't hit with it because they were in melee before. Okay, now these guys are different. These guys
Don't
are
tase
beam
me, bro.
rifle. They're gonna shoot at Yara. They did warn them.
I'm gonna die.
Yara, you don't have any defense.
Nope. I just have soak.
Let's see if you can soak this. Oh, you don't need to. Hooray! They take another strain. Alright. Any NPCs left? Oh yes, the enforcers can... Wait, the enforcers went.
Gervalt was the last NPC, was the last person to be able to go. It goes to PC now.
No, NPCs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think this is just these guys over here, but I don't think they can do anything, so I'm gonna remove the last... Oh, I forgot to remove the minions, I think. Anyway, top of the round.
Wait, but Gervalt didn't get to go at... Or did he?
Did he?
Because I
Oh.
revived him, but he had to wait until the very
Before I
end to go.
accelerated the turn, and I definitely forgot to do it again, because that's something that I do, is forget to accidentally progress the turn order. Gervalt, go.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Yara to quit your whining and get the fuck out of here. That's gonna be my action.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Because I took these turns out of turn, you guys are not engaged. You guys can leave if you want to.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna take my leave. Yes.
Do I still recover from the strain? Because that's kind of important in my case.
What are you talking about?
You didn't take any strain.
No, but to move, to do extra maneuvers, I need to use strain. But you said you could recover strain with the command, right, Geralt?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, how much do I recover from that?
I am working on it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
All right. So I need you to do, Chris. I need you to do 2 difficulty leadership. I need you to 2 difficulty so I can do my leadership check.
good to go.
All right. Fucking find it. There it is. Okay. Let me read what it does. Okay, for each success, one ally within short healed 1 strain. For each advantage, heal additional strain. So you heal 4 strain.
I can move.
Oh. I'm not sure if that's exactly what that does. Because I think I remember reading that differently. But,
Okay,
for
let me
now-
look it up.
Well, don't bother. We're at the end of the session. So, it's 11:10. I think we should end it here. There's not a lot of minions left, and you guys have plenty of support from the turrets and whatnot. I'm just gonna ask Nolly, what are you doing with that truck?
I am driving it. I should probably try and do what I did before and like slam it into the side to shake off or at least disorient these Letnev enforcers to make our job a little bit easier. But I am driving it to the Lazax bolt.
Okay. I'm going to take you guys then and move you into this quadrant. No, it's not a quadrant. Don't at me.
Dan, you heal 2 less.
2 less.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like +1 to 1
Yeah, it's
person.
still modified for other people. Anyway, go on.
Okay, you guys land in here. I'm going to spend a story point, and I'm going to have Commander Gervalt, you and Yara exit the building, the rest of them like are fleeing slowly behind you while coughing a bit, you head outside and you see a whole platoon of Letnev guards with their guns pointed at a Hakan Raz outside, and you hear a familiar voice. It is your brother, Rondus Arcry. And
Are you visible?
Are you visible?
To them.
Yes, yes. You emerge, and the Admiral is there with his hands behind his back, and he says, I did warn you not to interfere with anything, but I suppose things could have gone worse. Your friends will be disposed of upstairs, or dealt with. We'll see how they react. Anyway, you're all under arrest, as is your friend here, gesturing towards Thraz. Upstairs, there are enforcers heading up, slowly up the stairs, the access stairs up to the vault room. So that is what we're going to deal with next time. We'll see if you guys come quietly or not. I think that's it for today. But you survived, most of you. I'm sorry, Sin. We'll carry the Xeno thing next time, definitely.
Granted,
Well,
Shepard
live and learn.
having it wouldn't have made a difference because they only just reached the same level.
Yeah.
True.
We could even say that maybe you have it in your hauler, but
We
you
have
all
story
left the
points
hauler.
left over. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just say that you spent a story point. That Xeno thing is in the hauler. You had kept it there for emergencies, and one has happened. So next time you might be able to heal Sin. But with... Yeah. So we'll say that. In the meantime, you can watch this ongoing campaign every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's using the GENESYS RPG system. We're in the Twilight Imperium setting that they released a while ago. And otherwise, I stream sometimes during the week, but this week, we'll see, because I start my job this week. Gerb. Yeah, 6:30 in the morning. Not looking forward to it. Anyway, let's go find somebody to raid, and then we will say goodbye.
And we'll discuss XP.
And we will discuss XP. We will definitely say that this was a pretty difficult encounter and complicated. I'm going to say you guys get 25 XP this time.
Wow.
Jesus
Even
Christ.
me?
Even you. You were there with your gaseous eyes barely awake and watching the experience unfold.
So ironically, while dead, Sin has done most. Like, you mean the thumb drive, and then the stealth unlocking device.
Apparently, this is the
So-
cost of that crit that you got last session, was being out for this entire session.
Sin is
Worth
like
it.
half
I don't think you
unconscious,
understand how awesome that was.
looking over the railing, just giving a very frail thumbs up.
In fact, I'm going to spend one last story point and say the final thing is the camera cuts to Sin's armor, which is being dragged away.
Ah,
Anyway,
Okay.
let's go raid Sylvixen. Oh, we only... Okay, yeah, let's go raid Sylvixen, who's doing art. Show them your appreciation, and we'll see you next Sunday. Good night, everybody.
Take
Good
care.
night. Have a good week.
Bye.
Thanks, Chris.
yeah.
Raid initiate.
There's a lot of people.